Ah, my phone is dead. Wonder if that's really bright. Hold up. What's that? What's up, guys? Hey, lady. My phone's dead, so that's why we're not doing a live on my phone. So Georgia, Mary, SoCal. Thank you, Jerry. It was fun. Was a little nervous at first. You guys could tell. Thank you, Jacqueline, Debbie. What's going on? Brown Dwarf. What's up, man? Man, crazy ass show. I'll tell you that. I guess he saw the comment where they were going to talk about eating me alive. I don't know who said that, but what's up, Shawwick, Arm Steels? Hey, I was just checking out your pictures right now, but I'll really look at them here in a minute. What's up, Red Rock? Thank you. Hey, Mutt. Thank you so much. Where's the 805s? There at the store. uh, wish I had one. I almost instead of that coffee, I was planning on having an 805, but I didn't want to send the wrong message to anybody. So, hey, Priscilla, what's going on? Wasn't reading the comments earlier on the other live stream, but when I pulled out the quartz rock, I glanced over and someone said, "Energy rocks?" Question mark. Nah. I was like, Carrie was talking, but I was gonna be like, hold on, you wanna see how there's energy in here? Turn off the lights real quick, strike it a couple times, show you guys the sparks. That could that look like they come from inside the rock itself. It's not outside where it flies off. It's actually internal. So, you know, yes, there are energy rocks. What's up, Missy? Uh, check on the 805 is in Hawaii. Oh yeah, the 805 and 808, right? The area code, right? Comment. Oh yeah, Daniela was kind of confused about your comment there, Mary. Priscilla, dishes, and this will make it so much. There you go. Honestly, I hate doing dishes. Raulito, what's going on, man? The Scottish Wild Man. Thank you. So, what are we talking about today, my friend? Good question. Well, since I don't have my damn phone, I can't, show you guys too much stuff. But just want to see how you guys are doing. How's your guys' week been so far? Half of it's already passed. How about 420? Yeah, how about 420? Did he invite you to go on his expedition? He did not. Says he's got like 4 people going. Says he's got some pretty cool tech he's going to be using. I don't want to like share that information, but pretty cool tech that he's going to be using out there. It's going to be interesting to see what he catches. What's up, Trey? Lots and lots of rain. Not here. Crazy getting ready for trip. Oh, for Salton Sea, right? Suzanne, what's going on? Thank you. Like I said, I was pretty nervous in the beginning because, like, I'm not nervous here, but on someone else's channel like that, it's like a whole nother animal. And then having other people talking to you is like, I don't know. I may be coming out to Colorado soonish. There you go, Georgia. I'm just waiting for Mark to let me know when the snow's going to be melting, and then Lori and I are heading out there so we can go explore the pyramid. All is well so far here in Santa Cruz. You know, might be getting an Airbnb out in Santa Cruz in March. That's one of the days, or not days, one of the places that I was looking at. Um, That's natural. That's steals. These pics were crazy today. Well, the ones you sent me look pretty crazy too. I haven't really dove into them yet, but it's snowing now. Oh, it's snowing now in Colorado. Damn it. Were you getting snow? Uh, oh, wow. That sucks, Jerry. We are getting snow tomorrow in Tennessee, so it's just traveling over. That's weird because usually I would believe Colorado would get, West Coast weather as it travels by, and we haven't had any rain, just a bunch of wind. It's been really windy the past few weeks. 8 degrees for the low. Wow. What's up? What's up, Mark? Brandon has not seen this yet. I watched it like before I went on Odyssey. I watched the video you had posted yesterday. That was really cool. But I hadn't got the chance to watch your breakdown video because you posted like, I don't know, 20 minutes before I went on. But I will definitely watch that more. And for those of you who haven't watched it yet, the link's right there. Hey B. Hey Mark, what's up, Ken? I really appreciate you being there, Mark. I didn't expect you to be there because I don't know, but that was cool. And they brought up Callie and you without even me talking about it, so I thought that was cool and random at the same time. But it's cool. They said they like you guys' work, that's for sure. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Today's if HD perfect in their magic. I can't wait to watch that. What's up, Oli? Thank you. Thank you. Shelly, what's up? It's going good. Just chilling. I'm sorry not on my phone. It's at 9% right now. Freaking phone. About to throw it out the damn window. Tired of that damn thing. Hit up Michael Rugg in Santa Cruz Museum, Felton, California. What kind of museum is that? Dorf? Oh, geez. Sent you a Facebook Messenger message. Hey, Lori. Lori, I know you saw. I hope you saw that Odyssey show right now. I think you were driving home, but I'm not sure. I was just looking for this damn remote, so I got this one. It was right here next to me. My Lori calls them thought lights. It's not THOUGH. Yeah, THOUGH. It's not that. It's THOT. Thought lights. Slang. Had to remove trolls. Mark's last video. Uh-oh. She stopped in. What's up, Mark? More? What's going on, man? Thank you so much. Can't even believe my dad was on it. That was interesting. But I let everyone know on Facebook, so that was really cool. And then Carrie's like, "What's your dad think about this?" I was like, "Well, you see, I tell him about a few things here and there, but we're not talking every day. Like, hey, or he's not asking me questions like, "Hey, what did you find yesterday?" Nothing like that. But he supports me, which is cool. What's up, Janelle? How can anyone question that video? I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure that's correct. Glad you had your interview on Odyssey. Thank you, B. You said I can come on there whenever, so you might see another one of me on there. I'm gonna let it settle a little bit. I'm not. It's not smart to just like, oh, jump on his channel, next week. No, I'm gonna save it probably for the end of the year or something. See what comes my way. Your daughter got the same lights. Yeah, they're really, this room came with no ceiling lights, so I was like, well, I see everyone putting up LED strips and it looks easy, so I strung them around and I put them by my bed, so whatever. Cheap and easy fix, bam, done. Got it. Not talking to you. Huh? Yeah, that was cool for him to stop by. Hey Pamela, young buck Brandon. That's right. That's me. Rastaman. Who isn't talking? We are having our own chat, Brandon. That's right. Yeah, I guess, yeah. I think it'd be cool. I know Callie's not on YouTube anymore, but I think it'd be cool to have like a dual video with him. Just like one time. But I don't think he'd do it. Be cool though. I'm watching and cooking chicken for dinner. Chicken sounds bomb. Chicken's always good. If you guys haven't tried it yet, beer can chicken is so good. What do you mean, Shelly? You didn't take up my time. Did you have a question or something, Shelly? No one takes up my time. Thank you, Shawwick. That's I've been there a few times. The Hidden Jungle is the same spot. Very, very cool spot that, leaves me with just a whole bunch of questions after I leave. Like, and the crazy rattlesnake tacos. The crazy part about it is, you know, it took me that long to just stop there and then go over there and check it out. What's up, Chuck? Cosmic. Uh, kind of puts the question in my mind: was I ready to go up there at the time? Is that why, or or was it just me? Like, bunch of different things going on there. What's up? What's up, Blue? Uh, People can watch me live or see my videos. I don't do interviews in front of people that do not understand this. No, that I totally get that, Mark. That's what I'm saying. Like, we should have an interview because we both get it. You taught me this. You're the damn professor here. Thank you, Mark. That means a lot. I was nervous. Who wouldn't be? When was your last sighting? Oh, that's for Door. Will you share my pics to community soon? I can share your pics, or if you go into the community, it says, write a post, or it says, choose a picture. Well, when it says choose a picture, you click it, and then you can click up to 30 pictures to post. And, you can do that. Or if you want me to do it, I can do it. Whatever. They're really good too. I'll snap. I got you, Mark. I got you. I missed the interview. Where can I see it, Brandon? So, Shelly, what you do is you type in Bigfoot Odyssey to the YouTube search thing, and you'll see my video with them. It's number 81. It should be like the last video you see right there, the most recent post. Please do. Okay, I will do that, Mutt. What you baking over there, Lori? Some special brownies or what? No, I'm kidding. That's cool. Tell Kaya I said happy birthday, or if she can hear me. Happy birthday, Kaya. I'll put a link. Appreciate that, Mark. Um, Need to go. Have fun, Brandon. Be good. Thank you, lady. And hey, that live you did last night was really fun. Really cool. Okay, Shelly, thank you so much for stopping by. Oh wait, no, I thought. Never mind. I didn't read that right, Shelly. I thought you said gotta go, but it just says gotta. But I think you meant gotcha. So I take that back. That's for later. Gotcha, Lori. Like the red print. Yeah, I thought that was cool. Daniela, the chick on the left, said because we did a whole test yesterday for about 15 minutes or so, and she's like, "Do you think it's flesh and blood, or do you think it's something else?" And I was like, "Well, you know, could go either way. I think that it's yes, flesh and blood, but it also can do other things like go in and out of wherever it does, and they have special abilities. Obviously, that's why they've stayed hidden for so long, centuries, millenniums, whatever. What's up, Robin Murray? Vancouver, Canada. Salute. That's what's up. Exactly, both, Mark. Yep. Yeah. They're not just flesh and blood because that would be an ape, but it's not. Or relic hominid, or whatever you want to call it. I was actually watching this little show before I hopped on. They were talking about stuff. They were going on with whatever they're doing. This bigger guy, I was like, how far can you walk out in the woods? Just like speaking in my head, you know? And I guess they've been looking for like 30 years, 20 years, something like that. I forget the channel's name. But anyway, really good quality video, you know. uh, but his buddy was then talking, and he's like, something about primates and all that. Oh, they're making whooping calls. Yeah, his buddy was making a whooping call, like, like Bobo. And so then he's like, yeah, he's like, these sounds in the primate culture are like, this means, oh, we found food. I was like, how do you know that? Do you speak ape? Do you speak Bigfoot? No. What? um, but I kind of lost interest, but I was still listening. Then they found structures and stuff. It was a double X, but they weren't looking at that. They were looking at how one of the pieces was burned at one end and being propped up. He's like, look it's like this is how they do it, and this is why structures are so special because it's like balanced, and as much as I pull down and shake this tree, it's not going to break the double X. But he didn't say it was a double X. He said it didn't mess with the structure. It always went back to where it was. I was like, man. And then they're showing a footprint, but it was like at the wrong angle. And they're like, see a toe, a toe, a toe. Like, can I get a close up? I don't know. Seemed a little, seemed a little iffy. Uh, Christy, what's going on? Able to change form at will via conscious frequency, eh? Something like that. They definitely can. I'm not dogging on that. Yeah, I think Mark was everybody's mentor here, which is really cool. Mark, what is it on like tell me, Mark, what does it feel like to be a person who, you know, discovered structures and posted about them, and then have all these people watching your stuff and learning from it, and going out and doing it for themselves? How does that feel like on your side to be that person? Can a Negro get a table dance? I'd feel pretty special if I was that person. I need to kiss the ring on Mark's head. Yeah, you. Oh, yeah. Oh wow, born in Fallbrook. That's cool. I totally live in the wrong part of the world. You all lucky to live next door to that. Well, you know what, Mr. Scottish Wild Man? It's I don't live next to Sasquatch. I'm working with, like I said, toothpick sized mountain strips, and that's all I get. We get the crumbs over here in Southern California, while people in Colorado, Montana, Oregon, Washington, all that, have limitless supplies of forest real estate that they can go and check out. We got to work with what we get over here, but we get it done. We get the job done, which is really cool. And I got again, I got to thank Mark for that. Actually, they're everywhere, Mary. Yep, that's right. I send that to SoCal for you, RM. No, I get you, Mark, because you only get like what 200 characters to type in. I bet. I bet. Yeah, it's awesome, man. You really need like an award or a plaque, man. Something like from what's that movie? Sorry, I have this in my hand. I usually put my phone in here, and, like bend it and stuff. Um, like the major award that the guy from the Christmas Story's dad got. He's like, Fragile, must be Italian. This is a major award. It's a lamp. I just don't want to type that much. Nah, don't worry about it. We do too here in South Georgia. Oh, I'm sure. I was just giving examples from over here that, I don't know a whole lot about East Coast and all like Central, all that, but I know you guys have really cool forests. Um, Moonwalk like Bigfoot. Yep, Bigfoot Whisperer award goes to Mark Abel from Colorado Bigfoot. What was I going So they brought up, someone had a question that popped up on the screen. It said something about, have you ever seen webbed foot tracks? That made me think, not quite, but that one that we saw in Colorado when I went with you, Mark, it looked like a raptor's foot, kind of came to my mind. Like, reptiles have webbed feet. Some of them, like frogs, they got webbed feet. Turtles, and that one looked like a raptor's foot. People talk about, sorry about that. People talk about reptilians being out there and stuff. Diesel actually caught a reptilian on camera, like a really good picture. It's green. You can see, like, I'm pretty sure the scales on his face. Diesel's not in here right now. I wish he was, but uh, he should really post that in the Bronzini Bigfoot community so you guys can see that. Really, really interesting picture. Mark, what's your take on reptilians? Would those be considered the others? Has anyone here seen the ones I have on video today? I will after this. I'll definitely watch that. No? Yeah, well, obviously it's not. Yeah, exactly, Christy. It just came to my mind, thinking about the reptiles and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Masters of the Underworld. I've seen reptiles on Hollywood Boulevard. Reptilians and the Earth. That's what I've heard too, The Draconians. Your intuition is spot on. However, you ever been frightened? Yes, I've been frightened. Scared, not so much frightened. Yes, the guy in the stump, seeing it made me jump a little bit because it's a damn stump. You're not going to expect something to be hiding inside of it like that. So, made me jump a little bit, but then I kind of calmed down. And after I did my thing and got pictures of the structures. I came back and talked to it. I was about to bring that up. The Draco star system. Yep. Um, and then seeing the one with the teeth like that in the nest made made my face go wide, like I was looking at a ghost, according to who I was with. So, yes, I have been frightened out there, and I've felt as if the vibe was very sketchy at another place, with flies going in my mouth and my eyes and all over my arms. They wouldn't go away until I got back in the car. Honestly, don't be shocked if we don't work for them. Oh yeah, I've heard that like some of the elites are reptilians and shapeshifters and all that. Yeah. Uh, there's a video on YouTube about Elvis, like in his later years before he died, which really weren't his later years. He's still pretty young. Um, there's a video of him talking to this little girl on an interview, and he's looking at her, and he looks down, looks back up, and his eyes like this big, and he's like, "Ah, oh, it's all on camera." Pit bull puppies? Where? Do you try to communicate telepathically in a way to ask them to help be more calm? Um, I kind of speak it out loud, like saying positive and encouraging words like brother, good human, respect, all that stuff. Sometimes I try to talk through my mind, like just talk in my head, but normally I don't. I try to whistle, let them know that I know that they're there. So, kind of, Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, paradox. You know what I'm talking about. They live and walk the halls of the Pentagon. I believe that. Remember? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Mary, I still don't know if those were dogs in there. I think it was actually one of them, or multiple, because there was that one that was like kind of hanging on top. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, my first time at that hidden jungle spot, I found this really large bundle of sticks and trees. It looked like it was made from the river, but I think they did that on purpose with the intentions of getting people to believe that that was actually caused from the river. But the rivers here do not get that big. There's no way in hell. We'd have to have like you know months and months of rain and you know a really good winter that produced a bunch of snow, which we haven't gotten in a while. So inside that nest, I caught a pair of like an eyeball. I saw it with my eyes, and I wasn't sure if the camera was going to pick it up or not, but it did. You guys can go back and pause the video right there where I'm just holding it out. I'm kind of talking, and right before the spider gets on my hand, which I think was part of the whole ordeal. You take your phone, zoom in, and you can see the eyeball really clearly. Or I could just post it on the community, or next time we're live, I could pull it up on my TV and we can go over it. I could do it on here. Oh, Slayer's here. Oh, you got the bacon on the. You got bacon cooking or what? I bet they know what your energies are and know you mean no harm. Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Because I'd probably be dead by now, honestly. We still don't know what those nests are. Several people think that they're wood rats, dusky-footed wood rat. I'm not jumping on that train yet. I'm not doing it. Um, I mean, some of them, yeah. I've seen rodent scat near some, but these beings are very intelligent. And Mark's caught one that looks like a miniature 12-foot Bigfoot that was only like this big, running next to some grass. So could they build similar looking nests like the wood rat? And I've heard that the wood rat is actually very endangered, or they don't live here anymore. Are they just old nests? I don't know. From the amount of nests that I've seen, I've never seen a wood rat in daylight or at night. I've never seen a rat. Never. And then you see their structures and their language right there next to it. And some of these nests, you know, there could be like really large sticks. And you think a wood rat is going to carry that up a hill? Hmm, I don't know. Well, come on, Slayer. I've seen a like mouse. I've never seen a rat. Honestly, I've never seen a rat down here. It took because I've lived here for 8 or 9 years. I think we came down in 2012, 2011, 2012. And, it took me all those years and a couple weeks back to see my first herd of live deer running through the woods with Lori. I thought that was a really spectacular moment. I was like, I got to get this on camera. And I caught him right there. It was really cool. We saw a dead one, end of last year ish. Um, but it just goes to show you, like, there's not that much wildlife out here that, you know, is seen by people. And it also goes back to the point of, are there bears still up in our mountains? If there are, there's like probably like three or so. If that, I've never seen one. Never seen a mountain lion either, but I know they're up here, but very, very, rare sightings of those as well. The hawks and buzzards do a good job on the rats. Exactly. So that's another possibility, if the hawks and stuff are eating the rats, are the Bigfoot and Sasquatch and forest beings coming in and seeing these things like, wow, it's a vacant house. Let's, have a party inside these things. Are they claiming them or what? It's all questions. Y'all got bear. That's what I've heard, but I don't know. I don't know on that. I'm sure we do, but I had some guy tell me that they sleep in trees. Really? Trees? We don't have a lot of those either. Well, I mean, we do, but we don't. Not just gonna suit a bear like that. I mean, there are trees that would, a bear could climb onto, but they're few and far between. I have seen foxes. Yep, that was a really cool moment. I saw three foxes in one night. I was not looking for Bigfoot at the time. I was actually looking for ghosts. Go figure. Heard Bigfoot travels up to 300 miles a day and mainly nocturnal. I that's another good point too. I brought up that, I'm not an aper by any means, but all animals, we reproduce and stuff, but we don't have to migrate. What we do is we migrate from work and back to home every day. That's our migration route. But, um, like I brought up, the Pacific Crest Trail runs from Mexico to Canada through the range of mountains. It's traveled by humans every year. It's one of the toughest trails to hike through. It takes months to get from top to bottom or bottom to top, whichever route you choose. But that just goes to show you, once you get to the Canada or Oregon, Washington, you can branch off to Idaho, to Montana, to Colorado, to North Dakota, all that stuff, to British Columbia, Canada, whatever. Um, yes, Christy, I am a ghost hunter too. Yep, I was thinking about doing some of that stuff for you guys too. Uh, the one thing you got to watch out for that is, you don't want to get anything attached to you, and we've had that happen. The group of friends and I that went out and did that, we had a spirit jump from all of us, which was a whole nother story I'll get to sometime. Um, but yeah, the Pacific Crest Trail, they can migrate if they go 300 miles a day at night. They could easily travel that, no problem. Show went really good. You should check it out, Slayer, after we're done here, or tomorrow if it's late for you. Papers are lost. That's true. That's a fact. They're so lost that if you tried to like give them a rope to get them out of the hole that they're in, they're gonna say, "Nope, I got it." No, they're not gonna accept the rope. Uh, Bro, have you heard of the encounter of a sheriff in 1971 in the Alpine area east of San Diego called the Zoobies Sasquatch? I have not, but I want to look that up. I want to go over there. I've been meaning to go down to San Diego and show you guys some stuff. I want to go there with SoCal and North County Bigfoot, I think his name is. We can get something set up. Maybe RM, you can come with us since you're right here too. Uh, oh yeah, I might even tell that story tonight, Christy. Who knows? Maybe they tunnel like they do south of the border here. Maybe. I want to get to the Sierras this year, hopefully with Lori. Like I said, we're demons could have been honestly. Yeah, that's no joke. What's up, Edward? Uh, want to get to the Sierras. I'm actually going to Oregon this year, guys. My dad said that we're going up to the spot I found my first wallow, and I got so excited when he told me that. We'll be going up there for a week. Lori's coming. It's going to be really epic. I know exactly where to go. Uh, it's just going to be like what's the word? Like a reunion, but not a family reunion, but just a reunion back to that spot. And I actually sent Mark way back when all that stuff, and he thought that stuff was really cool. He's like, if you see an X like that, they're right there up in that tree, and I'm sure he was right. I don't know if you remember that, Mark, but I remember you told me that. But that's a really really cool spot. The other day, before my dad even told me about the trip and stuff, I was actually looking on Google Maps um, at where we're going to see how large this Bigfoot world was. It's enormous. It's it's like Colorado. It's going to be epic. Um, I really want to read that Zuby story. Zuby's Bigfoot. Better than my last one, Dorf. Now, some of them could be ghosts, but most are mistaken identity. Oh, for sure. I know there's ghosts out there, Mark. For sure. There is a spirit world. No doubt. No doubt. Like we were in a haunted building, 3 stories. It's called the Abandoned Naval Academy. There's witchcraft and all kinds of stuff that goes in there. Some person or a group of people set a fire off in there. Like there was logs. Like they had a little fire going in there. You know what that means? Kind of burnt teddy bear. That's like a sacrifice. I don't know, but you know, crazy stuff's happening there. And now we can't even get in. Lori and I tried to go back a couple months back, and they had the whole place lit up with lights. I'm sure there's cameras now. Who knows what's going on down there? Those things that live in the sewers. If you ever go out and do that with your hazmat suit, Mark, that'd be epic as hell. Um, like the ones that you finding in our houses and Mark's videos. Huh. Squatchy in Oregon, so cool. Get some menta mascara shrooms. You'll see them. Huh. I'll have to look those up and because I don't know my mushrooms like that. Do you know how do you know it wasn't unseen? I don't know, Mark. I don't know. I don't know. But I can tell you that I have been followed home by something and it was not I mean it could have been. Shit, I'll just tell the story. Okay, so we went to several spots And one of the spots, it's not a Bigfoot location, but it's called the Cobb Estate. If you guys haven't heard of the guy named Groucho Marx, I forgot what he did, but he's a pretty famous person. Um, it's in Altadena, California, and I'm pretty sure they don't make milk there. Altadena milk. um, but anyway, a lot of history on this place. Only the foundation is remaining, and you can go up there. It's a really cool hike and stuff. Um, but anyway, we go at night. That's where I saw 3 foxes, and I think this was like our third time being there. What's really weird is that 2 of the times we went at like 3 in the morning, and then there's like this hill on the backside. So you walk in, you see this hillside. There had to be like 40 people with flashlights walking up this damn mountain, right? At 3 a.m. Who in their right mind is gonna climb a mountain at 3 a.m.? You know? So that was really weird. That started off with us, questioning all that. Um, we're walking in a group because there's like a trail that's really narrow and a drop off on the right. And the people in the back, they said they heard a girl say, "Help me, help me, help me." And that's not the first time anyone said that, not just from our group, but from other people that have gone there to go ghost hunting. Have heard a little girl say that. But the dude felt something grab his shoulder. Like, just imagine that. He was running and stuff, you know. But that was the beginning of it. So then we went up and went the other way, and we made it up pretty high, like the highest point you can get to. I didn't realize there's actually tunnels back in there. I'll get to that in a minute. Um, and I turn around, and our buddy Tony, he's like grabbing his head, and his eyeballs are just, way bigger than normal. Like it looks like something's like coming out of his head. He's like, get out, like it's crazy, right? He looked like he was in pain, like just all of a sudden, right? And my other friend, he's looking at him, and he said he swore he saw like a shadow come out of him and leave, right? So I thought that was crazy. What's up, Oregon? I'm just telling that, yeah, Satan is for sure, man. And then I'll get to the tunnels, which I really want to take Lori to. If you guys really want to see a video like that, these tunnels go really far back. Um, I was watching another YouTube channel called Sam and Colby or something like that, and they went in there really crazy. There's water on the ground. So we're gonna have to get rubber boots or something because I'm not getting my shoes wet like that. But they found melted white candles, pieces of paper with writing on them, like, you know, crazy stuff, like worshipers in there for sure. Um, yeah. Yes, the Satanists at Haunted Forest, Pasadena, California. That is exactly what I'm talking about, Brown Dwarf. Thank you, sir. That is exactly what I'm talking about. So if you guys want to see us go into the haunted tunnels, the worshiping tunnels, definitely coming armed because I'm not going to be someone's sacrifice. That's for sure. Let me know on that. And then I'll get to, right. So we had done a lot of places and went ghost hunting and all that. So, one night we all took shrooms. I know, shrooms, oh man. um, but anyway, this is what's crazy. Okay. Yes, I was tripping balls. Okay. Obviously. So a couple of my friends are sitting in the living room. What's what's up, Diesel? Wody? Um, Party's over. No, 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 no. Listen to this. So my friends are sitting in the living room, and this is before I hit my peak or whatever. And we're all talking, and I'm blinking my eyes. Yeah, one up like Mario. And I'm blinking. Next thing you know, all I see is fog. Like the room just gets filled with fog, and no one's around, right? And I'm looking around like, where'd everybody go? But I don't think I said that. It was like more in my mind. Blink again, pitch blackness, right? And my friends found me staring like knees locked. and my friends were actually in ROTC in high school, like because we didn't go to the same high school. They said went to ROTC, and they found me knees locked, staring about like you know 4 inches, literally 4 inches from this old map that my mom has kept. It's a picture of Jerusalem. It's like it was like made in like the early 1900s, so it's got age to it, you know. And I was just knees locked, staring at this thing, not blinking, and I don't remember any of this. Like, guys, I was blacked out, you know. And they said if I would have stayed like that and they had not found me with my knees locked, I guess you can pass out from that. I didn't know that, but they know that because I learned that from ROTC. But anyway, I woke up in the bathroom and you know that was weird. Like, how'd I get here? And I'm just chilling on the ground, and then it goes black again, you know. And the whole night they were chasing me around the house. I was like screaming my head off like a chicken with its head cut off, and I had this weird look on my face. These full like they're big guys, and I'm not that big. I may be 6'2", but I'm like I'm not that big. I only weigh like 190, 185. I'm not that big of a dude. But these guys had some weight on me, right? And they have their foot pinned against the wall because they're trying to stop me from, you know, they're trying to restrain me basically. And I'm not myself, obviously. And there's two of them, and I don't even have a running start. I just walk right through them like nothing. Just plow right through them like nothing. And then I'm like charging everybody. It was crazy, and like I'm blacked out. That you know. And then before it hit 7 o'clock in the morning, because this went on for a really long time, I looked at my friend Jacob. I had my hands like this. I was like, "Do you feel it?" Like with a twisted ass smile, like the Joker. And then, a few seconds later, I was like, "Oh, it's 7 o'clock. Oh, time to go to bed." Like, what? You know, so I feel like I got possessed that night. There's a lot more that happened, but that was kind of like the short end story. But you guys kind of get the gist. Yes, I was tripping balls, but nothing like that has ever happened to me. And I feel like because we went ghost hunting and all that, something attached itself to me and did that. Because once you take something like that and it opens the door to your third eye, it's just like a welcoming to anything that's around. And I think a lot of people that do tarot cards on here and people that are very spiritual know about that. Like, it's just a doorway. It just opens up, you know? So crazy stuff, man. Yeah, no, I exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. Tripping. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No wonder you think Bigfoot. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Brandon, you were possessed. I have training in possession. Oh, yeah, for sure. And then when I went to the psychic, she's like, she told me I have 5 spirit guides. And the other day I was gonna take a picture of the license plate. It said it was a cop car, which that made it even better. Like, you guys are gonna get a kick out of that. She said my spirit number is 2, but she said that you've been seeing it in like doubles, like 2, 22, split twos, two of something. I don't know, but on the cop car it said yada yada two something something two, and it was right in front of me, and I wasn't even thinking about it. So, yep, 222. That's right. Apparently, 2022 is supposed to be like really crazy for me. I don't know. Um, but anyway, said I have 5 spirit guides, which most people have 2, and that one of my friends is being followed by a demon. No, I'm not even BSing you guys. Like, that's exactly what she said. And I told her, like, I want to get all of them in there so she can read everybody, and I want to know. I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Um, and he's been having some weird stuff going at his house. But I don't know. I thought that was really interesting. 555 and 111. That's right. I heard 3 is a good number too. 17 and 30. Yeah, it's 33. That's right. Um, what's up, Mr. King? What's up, Mike? Man, I really like you and your style. You are official as a whistle. I appreciate that, man. This subject needed a new prospect perspective, and thanks for giving it to us. No, no problem. So, what are you trying to say? You're lightweight. She should. Oh no, no. When I do shrooms, I take a full on eighth. I don't take half. I take an eighth, and the most I've ever taken was like two of those. So I don't. I'm not a lightweight on that. No, I'm talking about my own weight. Like I'm not that big of a guy. Um, I'd watch some paranormal stuff, my dude. That's right. I'm all about it. I just haven't. I haven't really. Ever since any of that happened, we kind of, that kind of just split off. They kind of got tired of it, and they didn't want to have to deal with all that. My friend was actually having sleep paralysis, and he'd be having some weird ass dreams. Like he'd be seeing stuff. And one time, he was like, because he says he can have dreams and leave his body and look back at his body. It's right there. Out of body dreams or whatever they're called. And this one time, he said that there were these two shadows above him, and they were talking because he for some reason he was looking at this book of demons, which was really weird. I was like, why the hell are you looking at that? And in his dream, these two shadows are like communicating with each other, and they're like, yeah, buy the book, buy the book, yeah. They're like wanting him to buy the book, all that stuff. So that was really weird. Um, what else on that? I have a K2. I've used it on structures, and I've seen it blip. But going ghost hunting with it's a whole different animal. I've seen that thing go full red with no electricity anywhere. Uh, I've asked questions, and it moves right. Um, this one time when we were at the Abandoned Naval Academy, one of the group members, she said she was communicating with whatever it was, and it was actually going off. And at this one point in time, she actually was like leaning against a wall, and I was like, "Okay, let's go upstairs, guys." And she's like, "I can't move." I was like, "What? You can't move? Put put your right leg forward and take a couple steps." So um, I was like, "You gotta be joking, right?" She's like, "No." Thank you, Diesel. Thank you for that 222. um, and I was like, "Okay, well, that's really freaking weird." So I went down and I tried to pull her off the wall. And no lie, like I put my hand behind her back and I tried to move her forward, and she just bent forward and then bent back. Like her legs didn't move. I thought that was really weird. And then she was able to move after that. Like whatever had a hold of her or something. I don't know. But that was, really weird. And then the same person was walking with another group member, and they were in front of us, and it looked like they hit an invisible wall. Like they just both went, whoa. Like they just got hit by something at the same time. That was really weird too. Just goes to show you that there's a lot of stuff out here or out there. What's up, Laureen? Hi. Wait, what is that? I can't even pronounce that, Christy. I'm sorry. Hi, Pin Gojik State. I've never even heard of that. Two live crew, old school, old dude better. But yeah, like I said, if you guys want to see some, wait, hold on. I had three spirits wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, which is witching hour. For those of you who didn't know, um, whispering. So I went into my 13-year-old son's room and found cigarettes, alcohol, and a Playboy. I never knew he was into it. It surprised him and me for sure. What? That sounds wild. Oh, hypnosis. Okay. Yes. Yeah, almost like a hypnosis. I do that in the woods a lot. Come so close to getting taken out by a vine or spider web, and I'm not even looking at it and stop like I hit a wall right before it. Well, that's weird. Like they almost tell you, like, wait, watch out. You know? I don't know. That's crazy. We already know there's Bigfoots in New Jersey. Busted. Talk about the baby Bigfoot in La Crescenta. Wait, where's La Crescenta? What are you talking about, Dorf? I know I'm in New Jersey. Huh. Sorry, I'm just reading comments. But yeah, the ghost hunting stuff is really crazy. Have any of you gone ghost hunting? Diesel, have you done that stuff? No, I'm saying. I think the ghost hunting thing got me back into the whole Bigfoot thing. You know, just seeing that if there was a spirit world. Thank you, Slayer. Bacon. Um, just seeing that there was a spirit world, and then seeing Mark's take on it, how they make the structures, but they're not there all the time, but they are there. You just can't see them with your eyes most of the time. Just makes you question a lot of things, and I think that's what really drew me into it, drew me back into it, to be honest, and all that stuff. Mark, you ever gonna do a breakdown of my uh that thing you found in my video, the red energy? Lot um out to wait, hold on, Dorf. Baby Bigfoot in La Crescent. I don't think I ever saw that. I only got baby Sasquatch caught in a tree. Was that like in the news or something, Dorf? Dracula, am I right? Maybe, vampires and stuff, bloodsuckers. I think those are out there too. For people that, you know, do something with blood and take it. YouTube it? Okay, I will for sure. Makes me think what's underneath the structure almost like a antenna of sorts, aids in something below. That would make sense, for sure. Yeah, Mark has a breakdown video. If you guys haven't watched it yet, I know I'm gonna watch it before I go to bed tonight. Um, some guy walking dog. Huh. Browndorf has a news interview. That'd be cool to see. Caught video of critter going to tree to tree. It's interesting. I've seen squirrels do that, but I'm not saying it was a squirrel. Oh, my gear is sorted. There you go. Ultraviolet light for seeing beings outside our visible spectrum. True. Yeah, because we only see a certain light spectrum, but then dogs and cats can see a different light spectrum. I don't because dogs see in black and white, and I don't know what cats see in, but they got that slitted eye that allows them to be able to do certain stuff. Yep, exactly. 2025. That's gonna be crazy, man. Yeah, you're reporting the weather. Rastaman. Got to go chat and Brandon later and Mark. Call your mom, bro. Later, Slayer. Thanks for the donation, man. Really appreciate that. I'll make some bacon with it. Cats have a reptile eye. Rare for animal. I never thought about that. That's interesting. Rare for a mammal. Sorry, not animal. Found an 8-inch long pine cone at river. Huge. Yeah, the big pine cones are crazy. Some of them weigh a lot because they're so damn dense. I found a couple down here too. Several different kinds of pine cones out here. Uh, oh yeah, you say, Mark, say your mom. Yeah, that is odd. Diesel makes you think. Damn, I was gonna ask you a question, Mark, but I forgot what I was gonna ask you. Hmm. I'll try to think of it. It'll come back. Hey, are you getting snow right now, Mark? It wasn't my question that I was thinking of, but just a question. Things that make you go, exactly. I'm quoting songs. I was close to a hut, not sure if I should have taken it. Oh no, you're good. Like I take videos and pictures of the huts all the time. Like I feel like you guys get tired of seeing those damn huts. But every time I see one, I'm like, oh look at it, it's a hut. Oh look at it, it's a hut. So go ahead. I don't think they really mind because they're either going to be in there or not be in there, and then the next time they could be in there and not have been in there last time. You never know. But I've gotten too many damn timestamps of those nests where you can clearly see things inside of it that are not dusky-footed wood rats, or like the judge, the hammer. You know. Um, so until I see a dusky-footed wood rat, or a rat for that matter, because I think they're pretty big. Like if they are carrying those sticks, they have to be damn like huge. Um, I'm not claiming anything on those. I'm just going to continue to call them nests. We are getting snow now in Morrison. Huh. No, but Cali was today. Damn. Uh, if they are in there, they probably wouldn't let you come close at all if you weren't allowed. You would know not to. Exactly. Kind of like that one I saw that was in a nest in San Diego, showing his teeth at me and everything. He was telling me to go away. You know, kind of that's any animal instinct that if they're getting cornered, a rattlesnake rattles its tail. Obviously it's not going to like show its teeth because it doesn't have that many. It's got its fangs, but that's its weapon. But like a dog, for instance. Have you guys ever seen your dog? You know, it's not growling, but he kind of like shows his teeth at someone that he doesn't trust, or something like that. Have you guys seen that? Am I going crazy? It's kind of the same thing. Showing your teeth is a sign that you should go away, in my opinion. Yeah. You ever looked at later images of the areas you go to? Um, what do you mean by LADAR images? What is that? Back the F up. Hold up. Dogs will walk around things we can't see in the house. Oh, for sure. Yeah, they could see things that we can't. That's a fact. Yeah, respect is a healthy choice. What's up, Moon's Path? If they aren't present. Yep. Matrix, what's up? Have you experienced a bluff charge or mind speak? Came late to Big Fossy. I personally have not experienced mind speak. Not saying it's impossible because I know people that that's happened to. I've heard stories and all that, but I think it just goes with the whole thing about them having rules. Okay, so SoCal's been up to Idaho, and he said that the Sasquatch and forest beings there are very playful and they'll whistle and do all that. Well, if you come down here to Southern California, they won't do any of that. They're very to themselves, very stealthy, very ninja-like. They're not really going to do much of that. Now, if they did do mind speak, that'd be incredible. I think down the line, if I still do reside in Southern California, that that could be a big possibility, especially me building trust with them because again, this is my first year doing this, and they're kind of like, "Who are you right now?" I mean, at a couple spots, they've seen me multiple times, so they know who I am. I wear a damn hat every time I go out there. Um, but I'm not saying that it's impossible for them to do that. Like I said, they have rules, and we're only dealing with small toothpicks and strips of mountain ranges, so they're living in what they have to work with. Hopefully, that kind of helped you out. Reptoids in the Hollywood Hills. That'd be crazy. But I believe it because Hollywood's a weird ass business. I'll tell you that. Oh no, those are mine. Yeah, those are my mom's. Those are mine. I'm not. I'm not that young to where I don't know what CDs are. I even got a damn. Yeah, you guys are gonna laugh at me right now because I can't. Record player right there, or a record. Record player is what you put the record in. Haha. Yeah. If you guys don't know who that is back there, the $1 Million Quartet. You got Paul Perkins, Elvis, Johnny Cash, and Jerry Lee Lewis. Pretty big people back in the day. Few stories here in Utah, but they're more aggressive. You know, a lot of cool things out in Utah. Not even just the foresty areas. I'm talking about out in the desert, the middle of nowhere parts of Utah. You see all these rock formations, and look like old civilizations almost, kind of like the stuff Callie's been talking about. Really cool stuff. I remember 8 tracks. Yeah, I'm too young to know about 8 tracks, and I remember floppy disks. You know, CDs were still yesterday. Yeah, San Fernando Valley has a lot of creepy stuff. I think I'm pretty close to that. I'm maybe like 2 hours away from that, and I actually still have some VCR tapes. Not gonna lie. Brandon or Mark, what do they use the guys for? What do you mean, guys? Be a little bit more specific there, Mike. So if you see FS workers, do you tell you're looking for the language of Bigfoot? Oh, like forestry workers? I haven't ran into a lot of them, and I'm glad I haven't because I'd honestly say, you know what? I'm just hiking out here. I will never tell one of those morons what I'm doing, you know, because then they'll be like, oh, where's this at? Oh, how do you know about that? And then you have the possibility of you walking, like you guys say, oh, like bye to each other, and you start walking, and this dude's like stalking you from behind and like figuring out all your spots. So I'm never gonna tell them like that. Nope. Um, Pamela Davis. I've seen a story on Monster something about a little girl was feeding a reptilian peanut butter sandwiches who was coming in from her bedroom closet. Her mom moved ASAP. Wow, that's wild. That'd scare the hell out of me. No copyright. Monster Quest. I remember watching Monster Quest back in the day before I really knew what was going on. Hey, Jimi Hendrix and the Rolling Stones. That's what's up. Talking about you, Mutt. Uh, Van Nuys, Burbank, Chatsworth, North Hollywood. Okay, yeah. Mark ran into fire jumpers. I remember that video. I think you titled it something about fire jumpers. You got NWA on tape? Hey, Mark loves NWA. That's what's up. Straight out of Compton. You're right, Mark. Music was so cool when we were kids. Okay. Hold up. What's up, Johnny Diggs? I'll get to your question in a minute. The thing about music, guys, I understand. Hold on, because you know, I love all music besides heavy screamo. I don't know what the hell that is, but I like older music. I like newer music, and I understand you guys came from a different time and had, like rock was rolling. Rolling Stones, AC/DC, you know, all them, Aerosmith, all those guys. I know other ones. They just can't pop into my mind right now. Um, Monley Crew and all that. But anyway, now you hear like the newer generation music. Now it's like hip hop and stuff. That's like the top dog right now. And I understand, like, yeah, it's changed a lot, but that's as expected. You can't just keep listening to the same thing or same style for years on end. I mean, some people do. Don't get me wrong. Like that's cool, but obviously, a genre is going to adapt and change to like the newcomers that come in. Yeah, I love older music. Let me go read that guy's comment because I did say I was going to read it. Left a message for you in the Bigfoot Odyssey upload. Worth the read for what my opinion is worth. Good episode tonight for the most part. Good luck in your adventures. Thank you, man. I will go read that. Or if you want to post, if you want to copy and paste it down here in the comments, not this comment chat, but down below in the comments, that'd be even easier for me. The $1 Million Quartet met in Memphis, Tennessee. Sun Studio, exactly. Was their last month, and the studio is still being used today. That's amazing. Yeah, Straight Outta Compton is your theme song, Mark. Sorry, I'm kind of behind in comments. Um, good night, Bama. I had the worst crush on Chad Everett on Medical Center, and he lived in Chatsworth before their fire. Huh. See you later, Brandon. Gonna shower and get to bed. Great show tonight. Thank you, SoCal. Have a great night. Hope you feel better, man. Steele says that's garbage. Sure you can. Rock and roll forever. I love rock and roll. That's what I really grew up on right there, Chuck Berry, Jerry Lee, Elvis, all them. Jimi Hendrix later on in life, I listened to him. Uh, they don't make them like they used to. Yeah, that's what I was getting to. Like, I'm sure I'm gonna say that 20 years from now and be like you guys, like they don't make music like they used to. I'm gonna be the same way. That's just how it goes. I'm sure Mozart and Beethoven thought the same thing. Like, what is this rock and roll crap? Like, they don't make music like they used to. I'm just kidding. I just brought up that example. Led Zeppelin. Lori's into Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd and all that, which is really cool. What's up, CC? CC Bigfoot in the house. Sharon. I have 2 boxes of vinyl old stuff. That's badass. There you go, Shelly. One of my favorite bands is the Moody Blues. I never heard of them. What are your thoughts on Skinwalker Ranch here in Utah? I was very wait, hold on. Think what's up, Parkway? Um, what are my thoughts on Skinwalker Ranch? Well, before I started going looking for Bigfoot this past year, like right before, I stumbled upon Skinwalker Ranch on YouTube, and I was reading up on it and all that really interesting stuff. Um, the whole story of the cows being found in the trailer, like stacked up in like sardines, was insane. Like, how does that happen? And then the mutilations and kind of stuff like the chupacabra. What do you guys think about the chupacabra? That's a question from me to you guys. Um, but anyway, and then the big old wolf they saw, and they took a couple shots at it, and it just flinched and stood there like it did nothing, and then stared him down a little bit longer, and then took off. It's pretty crazy. Um, I think it's very interesting, and I think what's even more interesting is that it was bought by the government, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it was bought by the government. Um, so very interesting place. I'd love to go check it out or around it, as close as I can get one day. Um, but other than that, you know, Dogman. Yeah, it could have been Dogman for sure. Love Sublime. Really like Linkin Park. Uh, just reading comments. Saw Pink Floyd when I was 16. Dark Side of the Moon. Oh wow, that's cool, Shelly. I think Lori has a one of their sweatshirts that says the Dark Side of the Moon one. I could be wrong on that. Jethro, Tull, Elton John, Led Zeppelin, and the Animals. Stardust Ranch. I know there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in Arizona. I don't know about the Stardust Ranch though. I know that Sedona has a lot of portals and vortexes and a whole bunch of weird crazy stuff going on over there. Lots of energy in Arizona, that's for sure. Bigelow bought it, then sold it not too long ago. ECETI Ranch, Mount Adams, Washington. Never heard of it, but I'm sure I could look that up. What's up, Alex? Nickelback. Nickelback is an awesome band. I'm not sure. Everyone says they hate Nickelback or they get a lot of hate. I don't know why. They got some good songs. What'd Lori say? Lori's still here? Oh, she's probably cooking, making that cake or whatever. Now you guys got that song stuck in my head. Never made it as a wise man. That's Nickelback. Ozzy's dope. Yep. What's that song? Crazy Train. Ozzy Osbourne just hopped on a track with Post Malone. I don't know if you guys know who Post Malone is, but he's pretty big these days, and for Ozzy to hop on a track with him, it's pretty damn awesome. It's actually a really good song. Some wolves are badass. I like wolves. Uh, Thick as a brick, Jethro, Tull, and Trolls. You remind me. Oh yeah, that's a good song. Oh, that's the song I was singing. Uh, Post Malone, my dude. That's right. Post Malone's lit or cool. Same. It's just another word for cool these days. Um, Ozzy has Parkinson's. I believe it. Your nephew introduced you to Post Malone. That's what's up, Janelle. He's a cool dude. I don't know about the face tat thing because that's like the whole everyone gets face tats now these days. And if you guys know who Eminem is, he's not all about that. And I grew up on Eminem, so uh, in one of his lines he says, "Face tats being served out like tree sap." Now think about that for a second. Brandon, check out the Moody Blues. You're gonna love them. I definitely will. I like new music. Maybe not new music, but like whether it's old or what. I if I haven't heard it, it's new music to me. Yeah, you know everything, CC. That's what's up. And thanks again for the coffee, man. I can't wait for that to show up. I love coffee. You guys saw my cold brew when I was on the live tonight. Who done the tune? Don't make me go pump the trunk or something like that. Huh. Grand Canyon is so restricted for searching. It's next to impossible to search those canyons. Many stories about Egyptian artifacts in caves there. Oh yeah, I've heard about that too. And the ant people too. The ant people that helped the Hopi Indians. Oh no. Well, no face tats, but I think tats are cool. Honestly, I haven't told you guys this, but my plan is to I already got ideas planned out. I want to get sleeves. So I want to get pine trees on my left arm. I'm ambidextrous. If you guys didn't know, I was born a lefty, and my dad said nope, made me right-handed. So like we started throwing baseballs and footballs and stuff. Um, but since I was born in Oregon as a lefty, I want to get pine trees to symbolize Oregon all around my forearm with a. I haven't found the image yet, but with a really clear picture of a Bigfoot like blended into the trees right there. Um, and then like the I-5 highway sign up here. I haven't figured out anything down here yet, but this one I want to get evergreen, symbolize Washington, and a wolf face in the trees. So that'd be cool. And then I haven't really thought about anything up here. And then it's like some cross on my chest. So because I always wear a cross every day. You know, I'm not like highly religious, but this is just protection. I feel like, especially going ghost hunting and stuff, you never know what's out there. So, another interesting fact for those of you that don't know, um, supposedly I'm related to Leif Erikson, the great explorer that actually recorded the first sighting of a Sasquatch. They called it Shell Ring back in 1886 AD, or not 986 AD. I don't know why I said 1886. 986 AD, and said it stung to high heaven, was pitch black in color, had black eyes, was taller than them, and they were Vikings, guys. Vikings were like some pretty burly, massive people that were hairy themselves. They had the long beards and stuff. But anyway, I looked up a picture today of Leif Erikson, and on many of the statues that they um, have created for him, and some of the pictures, he actually is wearing a cross in almost all his pictures. I thought that was very interesting. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, I honestly I haven't got anything done. I'm tat free right now, but it's just ideas. I I don't understand why people would get tattoos without a meaning behind them. Like, why would you get like what's what's a crazy tattoo people get? You know, I kind of like Post Malone. He has like always tired right here. Like, why in the hell would you get that? Are you always tired, man? Don't cut hair. Arm wrestle contest. It's pointless. If you like it, that's all the meaning you need. No, yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying, like the meaningless stuff people get, like I'm talking about 2 o'clock in the morning, Vegas, drunk ass tattoo. Like that's not you thinking. That's your drunken self going, "Hey, let's get a tattoo, man." and you get a damn tramp stamp on your back. You know, it's got to have meaning. Yep. Either does Brandon. What? What are you guys talking about? Anyone here O negative blood type? My grandpa's O negative blood type. I'm AB positive. My dad's AB negative. Uh, hey, do you think? Hey, what's up, Nate? Hey, do you think there are white baby Bigfoot? I think that there's grown-up white Bigfoot that are white. Um, I'm sure if the grown-up version is white, there could be a younger version that's white. You see albino snakes. You see yetis. Yetis are supposedly white, but I don't think all of them are white. There's probably brown ones and stuff. Um, I think they could be any damn color. There could be green Sasquatch. There could be, I don't know. If there's green Sasquatch, because I've heard of what do they refer him to as? I can't think of the name, but there is a stories of green forested creatures, forest beings. So you never know. Okay, most of them are white. That's from the best right there, and he can answer these questions or that kind of question way better than I can. Exactly. Of course, there are many, many of them. Yep. White elder reptilian named Pindar. I want to learn more about that. That sounds interesting. Christy. A huge red Bigfoot came 3 feet away from me to get ham. I threw to a white fox. Wow, a white fox. That's pretty cool. Pammy, that's really cool. The others anyway, right? Right. If the fur miners things, it can be almost any color. True. Swamp Thing. Leafman? That might have been the name. Might have been the name. The UK Green Man. Sounds yeah, the Green Man. Maybe that was it. Brandon, my oldest son does or has done excellent tattoos. Well, Pamela, what's because every tattoo artist has like a specialty. Is he like cartoon drawer? Is he realistic? Is he nature type? What does he do? Wow, I am definitely learning. That's right. That's what we're here to do, guys. We're all here to learn. You know, Brandon, Brandon, you will be happy when you see them in my video today. I can't wait. I have O negative, the universal blood. Women bodies will a baby in their bodies with a positive blood type. Wow. Yeah, I know O negative is the universal blood type. Like I said, my grandfather's that. Um, but I did not know that. I mean, it makes sense because my mom's one blood type, my dad's one blood type, and I'm a whole different blood type. So yeah, that does make sense. But then the baby's inside you. That's weird if you think about it. Like hard because if you go and get a blood transfusion and they give you the wrong blood, you're screwed if it's not O negative or if it's not your same blood type. So that makes you scratch your head a little bit if you really go down and think about it. There are beings that look like Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Uncle Fester, etc. Black outfit, white heads, and Casey Jones too. I have seen all black foxes, but never white. We, I think we've all seen the orange one with the black tail and stuff. I think that's the ones I've seen. Brandon, I have O positive blood. Why? Um, I don't know. Honestly, it's a good question. I don't think blood types are random. I think that based on what your parents have, it's kind of like a clash. Like I think my mom's like in the A B negative. My dad's A positive or something like that, or vice versa. And I'm AB negative or positive. I forget, but because I'm all like twisted right now. Um, but I think it has to do with that, and then like clashing and kind of like connecting a little bit of dots. But but I don't think if your parents had A, B, whatever, and A or B or A, B, whatever, it can't make an O. You know, that's just my opinion, but I could be totally wrong. I'm not a doctor or whatever. Hey, Nancy, we are called STZR children. You mean Star Children? It's A's by Z on the keyboard. I think Star Children. I've heard of that. AB negative blood is the rarest. Wow, I did not know that. I will definitely Google that, Shelly, because that made my head. I was gonna scratch my head when I thought about that. RH negative. My sister has AB blood. What is RH? Only 15% of Earth is negative. Well, as they say, where there's positive, there's negative. Was you referring to my remark about sending you a photo of a white baby Bigfoot Mark Abel? That's the question for Mark. Okay. I still don't know my blood type. Really, Nancy? I think they shouldn't that be on your birth certificate? I'm not sure where they tell you that at. Rhesus monkey. Rhesus monkey is given to prevent death to infant if blood not a match. It's weird. I think it's true that certain blood types cannot conceive a baby. Is that true? No, I don't think that. I mean, it's possible, but hmm, would that mean you're infertile then? If you, I don't know, or you just have to find a new partner that matches your blood type. I didn't even know you could Google your own blood type. That's crazy. What's really cool, guys, if you guys don't know, Ancestry.com, I'm sure you guys heard it. There's a bunch of commercials back in the day for it. But there's another one called 23andMe. My mom was actually doing it, and you like give them like a blood sample or something, and something like that. I forget. And anyway, she was able to find her sister that she didn't know about, that her mom kept secret from her for her whole life. And her mom, my grandma, actually passed away a couple years ago. Um, and I thought that was pretty damn crazy. Like, here's this chick that's my mom's sister. She looks just like my grandmother. Just blew my mind. And she found that off that damn website and all this other stuff that connected other dots and stuff. It's crazy. What's up, Scotty B? Thank you, man. Oh, okay, yeah. See, I fall into that last 20 years part. Barely, barely. I am positive. Wow. Number 23, Jim Carrey. Huh. Uh, yes, Mark. In most states, like Colorado, you have to take a blood test. There is a rare blood type that is not compatible if one is plus and the other is negative. I read that it will actually kill the baby. Wow, that's wild. Shelley tracked her roots to 1692 in Boston, arriving from England. Wow, that's pretty cool. Nate says I'm related to somewhere down in the line of Napoleon. Dang. Hey, I don't mean to be. I was about to make a joke because a lot of people say, Napoleon was a little bit of an asshole. I was like, don't have a short man's complex. I'm not talking about you though. Just talking about Napoleon. Little bit of a hothead. What's up, Gene? Uh, Diesel's family dates back to 174 or 1740 something. 1740s. Okay, there you go. That's badass. Uh, Nate is 4 feet tall. Salem, Massachusetts is an energy vortex. Wait, Massachusetts or Maine? Sorry. I don't know again my abbreviations. I'm just guessing. Maine or Massachusetts? Let's see. Okay, Massachusetts is my first one. There we go. My name goes back to the 1200s, not bragging though. That's pretty cool. Supposedly I'm in 984 AD. I got as far as 1880 Ireland. Wow, Moon's Path. That's cool. Burned the witches in Salem, Massachusetts. What is your guys' thoughts on that whole Salem witch trials thing? Do you really think they were actually witches, or do you think they were falsely accused of being witches and they got I mean, the whole town got stirred up and everyone's pointing fingers and you know um, all that weird stuff. Were they falsely accused or were they really witches? Falsely accused. Bigfoot CC. Your middle name is Dunbar. That's pretty cool. My middle name's Michael. How basic is that? I got my dad's first name is my middle name. It's like a family tradition. I don't think I'll follow that though, because having Brandon as a middle name doesn't go well with a lot of things. That was fear. Yeah, fear can do a lot of things. That's for sure. Jason Leslie Smith. That's pretty cool, Diesel. What up, Butch? Can't wait for that package in the mail, man. Can't wait. I wonder if we could set something up to where I send you some money and we can have my name put on some. That'd be cool. Um, I used that name in video games when I was younger, Nancy. There you go. And turn off your caps lock. Nathan Neil Northbrook. That's pretty cool. A lot of N's, man. Triple N's. Yeah, I think it was hysteria as well. They were herbalists and CIA for Vatican Sirius. They were beginning big pharma chemicals way back Silk Road. Wow. Yeah, don't mess with the pharmacy, man. End up like Dr. Sabibi. Um, Witches were herbalists. I mean, it's okay to mess with plants and stuff. You can find a whole bunch of stuff, cures and all kinds of stuff from natural herbs and things like that. MT gram is a energy vortex. That's why they took it from the Native Americans, set up a telescope. Well, took a lot of things from the Native Americans, man. Took a lot of damn things from them. Norman Neal. Oh wow, another triple N name. 777, triple sevens. Anyone supporting Brandon on Patreon, we need to help him. Little. Oh yeah. See, I don't put that out that much because I don't know. I'm not that big of a channel yet to This is just my opinion. Just be throwing my name out like that. But if you guys do want to check it out, I haven't really posted there much. I should. Um, but there's two different Bronzini Bigfoot accounts on Patreon. Look for the one that has footprints on both sides of it. Seriously, because the other one I can't get into anymore. Um, so look for the ones with the footprints next to the name. It says videos and stills instead of just videos on the description. So if you guys want to check that out, be my guest. If you don't, won't hurt my feelings. Um, uh, the witches were holistic doctors, so they were healing people, and that's probably what got people scared. Like, what is this? What is this nonsense? What is this trickery? Back in those times, you know, anything out of the normal was like, very very weird for them. I'm sure. Thank you, Shelly. I really appreciate that. Phone phoneticians, pharma, phone, etc. Well, my bad, Mark. I just don't like putting my name out there like that. If and when I can on SSI disability, I will even if it's 5, I'll do it. I appreciate that, Nate. That's interesting, Christy. I'm just reading your message. Uh, I'm way behind on these comments. Hold on. Yeah, the whole Vatican thing is very very weird. Very weird. I'm going to reboot my connection. Sucks tonight. All right, no problem. Back in those times, they could build insane architecture with cart and horse and buggy on dirt roads, really, but not now. That's true. There's really insane architecture going on these days, though. If you think about it, like if you go to a city and look at those buildings, some of that's just insane. But I know what you're talking about. Brown Dwarf, I'm glad you brought that up. Dr. Sabibi. Yeah. So if any of you don't know, a rapper named Nipsey Hussle died last year, like late last year. Um, Really, he makes really good music. He doesn't make none of that mumble rap BS. Um, Talks about real life problems and stuff. But anyway, he was a really cool dude. He got famous and he came back to his community in Compton and built a store to give back to his people, if you want to call it that. Really looked over his community and stuff. So I respect him on that. But he got shot and he was working on a documentary with this guy named Dr. Sabibi. And there's many videos of him online if you want to check it out. Some probably got deleted, honestly. Um, but Nick Cannon actually took over the documentary supposedly. So maybe we'll see that come out. I don't know. But anyway, Dr. Sabibi was a very intelligent man. I believe he lived in Africa. Think so, right? Pretty old dude. He actually cured, was it 13 or 31? I think it was like 13 people of AIDS. Think about that. AIDS, guys. Cured them. Pamela Davis, thank you so much. HIV and AIDS. You guys know how hard it is to get rid of something like that with natural remedies. He said he found the cure to any disease out there, cancer, HIV, all that stuff with natural remedies. And he actually cured 13 people of that. Now he didn't have like he didn't have a doctor's degree. And people were chasing him down because of that, you know? Because these days you got to have a degree to do stuff. Well, we don't have a degree to go out and look for Bigfoot, you know? So I feel like if you're good at something, you don't need a damn degree. A degree is just a damn piece of paper, in my opinion. Like I'm a college dropout. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. School's not the thing for me. I got ADD. I got through. I did go to college for a little bit, but it's just boring. I still didn't know what I wanted to do, and all the choices I had to deal with didn't interest me. Being an archaeologist does kind of interest me, but I want to take this somewhere. I want to do something with this and possibly go into a classroom one day, like a anthropologist classroom, college, of course, because no one's going to allow me to go into a college classroom because it's all BS and that. But to be able to go in front of a class like that and speak about stills and findings, maybe have a cast by then I could show and do all that would be really amazing. But I don't think if you're really good at something like working on a car, you don't need to have a degree for working on a car. If you're good at underwater basket weaving, you don't need a degree for that either. Nate, what do I do right now? I make abrasive belts. Yeah, fun stuff, huh? For 3M, Norton, and VSM. Any size you guys need, we got it. You guys need a 197-inch 36 grit belt, we got it for you guys. I'm not gonna be doing it for the rest of my life, that's for sure. But anyway, Dr. Sabibi cured people without a degree and all that. Well, turns out when you mess with the pharmacy, because they want people to get sick, they want you to get cancer, they want you to get the flu, they want you to do this, they want you to do that, they want you to knock on their door so you can pay your damn money and get yourself fixed, right? Yeah. Well, anyway, when you mess with the pharmacy, they're going to come after you because the pharmacy does not want someone out there curing people of them getting their money. So this guy had found natural remedies to cure people. No pills, no Advils, no, NyQuil or Aleve or, amoxicillin or whatever you guys, they have you take and stuff. No antibiotics, natural stuff. And they assassinated him. They killed him somehow. So if you guys want to look that up, yeah, big time money, big time money. Oil too. I spoke about this. A guy came out in the late 60s and built this carburetor for cars because back then there was no fuel injection, or if there was, it was not electronic EFI, which is electronic fuel injection. Um, it was all, I'm not sure, the mechanical fuel injection, I think. Um, but anyway, this guy came out with a carburetor invention called the Fischer Carburetor. You guys want to look it up? I don't think there's a lot of information on it. Um, and this carburetor allowed cars to go, you know, 60 miles per gallon back in the 60s, guys. We're just barely even hitting that right now. Like my car right now, the little Cruise I have, gets only like 40 miles per gallon. 60 miles per gallon in the 60s with a V8. Maybe not a V8, but you probably still get 25, 30. Um, but anyway, you're mess at that point, you're messing with the damn oil industry. And people want you to come and get gas as much as you can during the day. People want you to, do all that stuff, right? So if you have an invention that, keeps people from going to the gas station as much, they're going to come after you too. It's plain and simple. So that's just my thought on that. Um, yeah, exactly, Diesel. You think these cell phones are like high technology? No, this is to get you to stare at it all damn day, keep your eyes off the sky and what's around you, and suppress you. It's a suppressant. There's technology out there that's probably 20, 30 years. Well, let's be reasonable. 10 years beyond what we have today. There's probably flying cars out there that they're working on right now. There's probably, you know, by 2030, there's probably going to be, teleportation devices. That's what I've heard from stuff, but who knows, man. The world's the possibilities are endless. 50 plus years ahead, that's crazy, but I believe it. 10 or 15 at a time. That's why I was like trying to stay reasonable for you guys, like 10 years. I'm a disabled carpenter contractor, grew up in the day that you didn't need a license, but when GM/Ford/Chrysler collapsed in the 80s, bunch of shop guys bought carpentry tools. It's interesting. If we ever talk on the phone or hang out, I'm gonna blow your mind, man. I believe it, and I'm really trying to get to the East Coast this year, man. I gotta meet up with you and Alex Owen. Um, yeah, they for sure shut that guy down. Yep, the Jetsons life. Yeah, I remember back in school, like early 2000s, they were talking about flying cars, like it being a possibility, and people were like, ah, no way, you know. But who knows? Bronzini Tour 2020. That's right. Pine Barrens. When you have new phone, they can track you. That is true. Yep. And ended up screwing people's houses, and they made it mandatory to have license. See, license is just a damn piece of paper. If you're good at something, you shouldn't have to have that. Like if you have to do a test, go ahead and do the damn test. Prove them wrong. That's what I say. If there's doubters, prove them wrong. Plain and simple. What's up, Cinema? Tesla was the man. Yes, he was, Shelly. They got rid of his inventions real quick. The Tesla Tower. I think they said if they had four of those around the world, that it would power the whole Earth. Quote me if I'm wrong, or correct me if I'm wrong. People can't drive. You think they're going to let idiots fly? Yeah, that's true. I get weird inventions in my mind. And since you brought that up, Mark, about people, crazy drivers and flying stuff, what if they had like how when you have two magnets and you point them north and south, they kind of have that restriction. So what if 2030, 2035, they have cars that can fly, but when you're in the air, you're you're basically on like a magnet train system. So basically, you go up and you're like stuck right here, but it allows you to go, but you can't like be a crazy ass and freaking go wherever you want. You're like restricted to where that is, and it brings you to your destination. Now that's thinking right there. I just get weird ass, um, thoughts in my head, but I don't know. Yeah, basically like a roller coaster, but without a track. Have you guys seen those Bluetooth speakers you can get on Amazon? It has like a little UFO that hovers around. Have you guys seen that? There's a gap between it. Just think of that, like the car, the ground, and the in between. Like you're on a track and it's just taking you wherever you want to go. Like a highway system in the air. But that and business insurance make state dollars, yeah. And here in California, they say, "Oh, your tax dollars are for the roads." Do you guys realize how bad our roads are here? They're so bad, and they fix them here and there, but they aren't using our tax dollars for them. So they could keep blowing smoke up our asses, and we're still gonna believe them. Apparently, yes, they will allow anything they can control. Sure. Thank you, Shelley. Those ideas are things you need to research. Yeah, I think so too. I've had a couple of invention ideas, but you know, I just don't know who's the right person to talk to. Jerry, did you know if you take a pyramid and it'll actually go and floating into wait, what? Did you know if you take a pyramid and it'll actually go and floating into the air? Huh. Oh, if you take a pyramid and spin it, it will float on its own. I did not know that. Really? Like what? Like what? Like a millimeter or what? That's crazy. Pretty sure they found a bacteria that eats plastic, Nancy. Well, they need to put in our damn oceans because there's a damn plastic island that keeps getting bigger and bigger each year. So throw that bacteria out in the water. Yeah, we're for sure getting ripped off. That's why I don't want to stay here. It's too damn expensive, too many people, too many idiots, too much traffic, and I'm not knocking on the forest beings that are here, but I need some more real estate. I mean, I'm finding cool stuff, but I just want endless amounts of room, because there's going to be an end to what is here eventually. Some guy made a flying car in the 80s and then it just went away. They stopped him. Oh, totally believe it. Happens with anybody, you know. Um, Kind of like I was just reading up on the Corvette. So Corvette recently this year made the first mid-engine Corvette. Very cool for them. Very cool for Chevrolet. Um, they're actually in. They can actually be considered a supercar now, not this push-rotted LS3 front-engine Corvette car. So, but to be to be honest, they actually had concepts of a mid-engine Corvette back when they first built it in what was it 53. 53 was the first concept of the Corvette, and I think 50 55 or 56 was the first year of the actual Corvette. I could be wrong on that, but anyway, then they made another concept in the 90s, mid-engine Corvette. Why didn't they put it out? You know, but I'm glad it's out now. But it just goes to show you, like, there's some people behind the scenes that, if you crack something out and it's really nice, not always the chance that it's going to be put out right then and there. So yeah, I definitely believe all that, man. Look up the Corvette truck prototype. That'll be sick if it comes out. Go against the Raptor. Believe me, they have a plan for us and how fast or slow they present certain things. I definitely believe that. Just like we went over, the whole technology thing. There's probably, they probably had touch screens back in like the, you know, late 90s, probably. That's probably a fact. No, we're not free. Have you guys ever seen the movie 1984 by George Orwell? Read the book at all or anything? Big Brother's always watching you. What do you guys think about that? They just want us going to work, go home. That's it. Yep. And that popped into my mind at a very young age. I was like, why do we do the same things every damn day? You know? And for a young guy to think about that, I think that's pretty crazy. Because I don't think anybody realizes that. They just go about what they're doing because they've been doing it for so damn long that they're just like stuck in the loop. Get consumed with electronics, not thinking about anything else, keeping their head down, suppressed, watching TV all the time. I read the book in school. What you think about that, Shelley? I think for that guy to write a book like that before any of this happened, we got phones now, we got cameras. There's cameras in cities. There's cameras on damn, you know, um, traffic lights. There's cameras everywhere. You know, someone's always watching you. Your phones have cameras on them. There's probably someone watching me right now. There's phones on laptops. I mean, no, phones on cameras on laptops. All that stuff, man. It's not a free world. It's not a free country. And then they talk about freedom of speech. And then they get mad at hate speech. It's still speech, So it's just being a hypocrite. We never thought it would happen. Already secret space program, jump rooms. Yep. Space Force. Imagine the power shuts off, can't get the tech fixed, can't get your pills or whatever. Chaos. People will beg anyone to come in and save them to turn the power on. Oh yeah, people. If that ever happened, guys, like an EMP drops over us from like Russia or something, which is a really big possibility, um, people would go nuts. They wouldn't know what to do. They'd be running around like a bunch of chickens with their head cut off. Oh my God, I don't have my iPhone. Oh my God. um, that's when you got to buckle down and there's going to be some crazy ass people trying to take what you got. It's going to be like The Walking Dead. You got to hunker down and do whatever you got to do to survive. I'm going to the hills. I'm going straight to the hills. I would not stay in the city. If that ever went down, I'm out. Peace. See ya. I have a cover over my pad camera. That's smart. Jerry, pay phones, make sure you had a dime. um, we had beaches and articles in the 80s, boardwalks, etc. Yeah, as a kid, living in Oregon and Washington, you always heard about California and how great it was. Gotta go to California. Something like that. I forget the commercial, but Um, man, when I got here, I was like, really? This is what this is what I've been waiting for, you know? You go to the beaches, man. I can't speak for Brandorf because he lives up north. But you go to the beaches, the water is disgusting. It's like a mix between dark blue and brown. It's gross. I hate going to the beach because I'm scared to step on like a needle with HPV on it. It's disgusting, guys. You can't even go on our beaches 3 days after it rains because you get all that crap. I was gonna say the word, all that crap that washes down from LA and everywhere else. All them litterers and homeless people, urinating and doing whatever they do right then and there. All that washes out to the beach. I feel so bad for our fish, guys. We know so little about our oceans that it's disgusting. But anyway, yeah, you can't go into the ocean for 3 days because you're gonna get something. It's gross. Beaches are gross. People are mean. People are assholes out here sometimes, man. You got crazy. Like I remember this when we were first moving down. I'm riding in the U-Haul truck, right? And we're getting closer to Pasadena, so it's a really big city outside of LA. And I see this overpass coming up, and I see this dude. We haven't even got to we haven't even got to the town we're living in yet, and I have no idea what to expect. And I see this guy. What's up, AID? I see this guy about to jump off the damn overpass. I'm like, is this what we're going into right now? Like, what's going on, man? Yeah, into the mountains for sure. Yep, save the oceans. What do you guys think on like an intelligent species or something down in the ocean? What is your guys' thoughts on that? I gotta hit this because I'm stressing out right now. Don't judge me. You guys got me all worked up on this crap, man. I'm hyped up. Yeah, I've said this many times. More people are leaving the state than coming in. Which is a good thing, kind of. I'm probably gonna be doing the same here pretty soon. I'm actually one of the best machine gun, BB gun board game players in the world. I win the biggest animal every time then they ban me. Are you talking about at the fair and stuff, Mark? I'm planning on it. Lori wants to get out too. She's like, when are we going to Colorado? When are we going to Colorado? I'm like, hold up. One day at a time, one day at a time. But it's gonna happen soon. Next, I'm not sure when, but something's gonna happen. Either Colorado, Oregon, Washington. Um, I'll tell you what. I'm going to find Mark because he can protect us. That's right. He's got the SKS. Shoot anyone on sight. Mark said that he got banned. If you guys have ever been to a fair or where they have prizes in the back, and you're shooting at something, knocking it over, he's talking about that one. I guess he was too good, and they figured out his tricks. Oh no, I'm not leaving. That soon. Steels. Brandon, in the '60s, '70s, all we had were payphones, and you had to call. You needed time to call. I remember that. I've seen phones like that where you put the coins in and you go 9, 8, with the little spin dial. Yeah, I've heard Californians come to Colorado. Californians go home. Well, as long as you don't get the worst ones, man. Got Mad Woods here too. I don't think I'd move to the East Coast. No offense to East Coasters like Diesel, but I just don't think that's the place for me. I've always been on Pacific Coast my whole life, and I love it here, man. But probably farthest inland I'd go is Colorado, and you know that's just my preference. I like West Coast. West? No, I just do that for Steels because he gets what I'm doing. I can't even do it right because I'm not from that area, but that's what they do out here. What's up, Alyssa? Shots fired. Loser smoker. Hey man, you got your little vape thing too. Don't be hating. West side. Oh. Every time I can win it, sometimes it takes me twice. Hey, some people got rust, man. You gotta shake it off a little bit. Oh wow, Californians come to Colorado and change your laws. That's crazy. Is Lori and Son gonna go with you to wherever you move to? That's a good possibility, Nate. I think she wants out of California, so you know, no, it sucks here. Hold up. My youngest son is moving to South Carolina. Wow, that's that's pretty cool. I will. I was an expert marksman in the army, spent time in the jungle, and got to be quite an expert on survival. That's badass, Edward. I'd love to go to the survival class and try that out. Here's a question for any military guys or gals. What are your guys' thoughts on those shots that they give you before you go in? Where they have you stand in line and go, and one in the back. What do you think's in those? It's a good question. I just watched Glenn Beck talking about how many have it. They are saying more than 350,000 or more in China. Oh, the coronavirus. Yeah. Whew. Some crazy stuff, guys. I just got over being sick. Still a little congested, coughing up phlegm. Might be a little bit of TMI for you guys, but it's the truth. Um, I know SoCal's was sick or is sick. Yesterday he told me he had like 102.7 fever. So pray for him. He's not doing so hot, but he said the fever's gone today, so that's good. Tell him to bring sunblock. Can we all learn something from each other, Edward? Oh, we can all learn something from each other, Edward. That's right. Um, Move back to Oregon. It's a possibility. I know a lot of people back there. I know a lot of people in Washington too. I think they cause problems for your kids. I think that's very possible and true, Diesel. I want to talk about vaccines and stuff. Like not the HPV vaccine or any of that stuff. Flu shots. I'm anti-flu shot. But when you're born and those shots that they give the babies, what is in that? Do you guys think that there's a possibility that those vaccines or whatever you want to call them cause like not birth defects, but like autism or um, any of that kind of stuff? Do you guys think there's any possibility that could be a cause? I've got allergies, but I rarely leave the house. They were very painful, and we really needed them. Vietnam had many germs. Us Americans were not used to, so yes, it was needed. But that's what they told you it was like I get that. There are like if you go to Africa, you got to get like a what's that disease? Um, Mosquitoes carry malaria. You got to get a malaria shot or whatever, and all that stuff. So yeah, I do agree with that. Yes, but do you think there's other stuff in those shots that they're not telling you about? Good night, Mark. Oh, wait. Oh, you're saying good night to someone else? Um, Joker. Bill Gates is doing that years ago. Now Africa with giving him shots. Wow, that's weird. We have mosquitoes in Colorado that carry malaria every year. Yeah, I think it's everywhere. I'm not sure what it was that I'm thinking of. When I get my lawsuit settlement, I'm getting an Airstream and moving to Colorado. There you go, Nancy's Airstreams are badass. That's cool. That's class right there. We didn't have all the shots, and we lived back then. I'm not bagging on anybody's shots or anything like that. I'm just sharing my own personal opinion. So I don't mean to, make anybody upset. Night, Jerry, Mark, and all of it. Night, Denise. Some symptoms don't start till after their vaccination. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They always say like you're gonna see autism at like 3 years old, or like after three. So who knows? Vaccines are Molotov cocktails. Those vaccines save lives. It's 50-50. Anything's possible. It's 50-50 in my opinion. Because I've heard that the government knows that a certain amount of people, when they get flu shots, have the possibility of becoming paralyzed. I've been told this by an army nurse myself. I used to Uber a little bit, and we were talking about this stuff. And he says that the government pays them out for the rest of their life because they made them paralyzed from flu shots. What do you guys think about that? And this dude actually told me like it's a good thing you're not getting flu shots. This guy is a nurse. Like he was in the army as a nurse, and now he's back in the States working at a hospital as a nurse. But he wouldn't be allowed to say that on the job. So I found that very, very interesting. There's a girl on YouTube that does videos from her Airstream. I see a lot of people do videos from their like tricked out vans that they do. They take you know, E350 van or whatever, and take out everything out of the back and put wood paneling around, put a bed in there with like pull out cabinets and all kinds of like tricked out stuff. It's awesome. Go travel the states and the country. I think that's badass. Yeah, no flu shots for me either. I heard they come from overseas. I think I talked about that before. Thank you for your service, Mary. Um, they couldn't tell me what's in the flu shot, so I wouldn't get it. And you know what's crazy? I'll just bring this back up for another quick second. When you go to the doctor, well, no, not even the doctor. I'm driving down the damn freeway, guys. I'm going 82 miles an hour, and I still manage to see this big old billboard that says, "Get your shots, get your shots." And then when you go to the doctor, they're like, "Mr. Bronzini, I see that you haven't had your shot in like 12 years. You sure you don't want one?" Tell them no. They leave for like 30 minutes doing whatever knows what. You're just sitting there kicking your legs around, waiting for this fool to come back. Are you sure you didn't want to get that shot? Yes. I've made it plainly clear I don't want to get your damn shot. They ask you many times, like, y'all don't need to pressure me into getting the shot. It's still going to be a no, you know? Brainwash. Yep. A flu shot is a dead virus from the last year's flu. Well, that's what they tell you, Jerry. That's what they tell you, you know? And, it makes sense. And, that's like really, what do they call it? What's the word? it's really going to grab people's attention when all these doctors come out and tell you this. You know, it really rings the bell, right? And they'll all come running to you and say, "Give me a shot, give me a shot." You know, so um, it's very attractive. That's the word. Very attractive when a doctor comes out and says, "Oh, it's just a dead virus. It's no harm. You know, get your shots, guys. You know, flu season's here." But you know, nobody knows what's really in that. And I really heard something that the shots come from overseas. So again, you guys don't know what they're putting in there. What you know, you never if they're coming from overseas. Let's just say China, and supposedly China, we owe a lot of debt to China. If you guys type in United States National Debt Tracker, you guys can pull it up. It's going up every second. You know, you guys can watch it if you guys get bored. I was showing this in high school. Um, we're owned by China. If China is sending us shots, and you know, it was possible that what's up, Caleb? World War III. Uh, you know, World War III is possible every day. You know, we just did some crazy stuff to another country and whatever. But we're basically owned by China, and if China is sending us shots, you don't think for one second that there could be something in there that could do something to us one day, and they could invade us easily. I don't know, but it's there's just weird things on my mind at different times. Yeah, RV living's cool. I actually used to work on RVs with my dad. It's actually really cool. Who's this Caleb Holiday guy? Another troll or what? Um, I got to meet a lot of RVers. Really cool people. Um, older side, you know, because you know they're retired and they want to go travel the world. But yeah, it is a skill driving one of those things, man. You gotta L your corners, like you gotta go wide and turn. You know, it's crazy. Toxic metals, yep. American government produces vapors and tobacco along with alcohol, and they promote these even with warning labels. Yeah, they do, and people still use them. Like, you know, I could quit this whenever I want to. You know, I'm actually trying to run out of my juice, so I can just throw this damn thing away, and forget about it. But what was I gonna say? They do, but you know, some people have really addictive personalities. So when you start drinking alcohol, like I have a beer here and there, you know, but I'm not like, man, I need to get a beer. I walk into the damn corner store after work and I see these fools pull up. They walk in after me. They go straight to the beer section, grab a freaking tall can or a couple, you know. I'm like, really? Why? Save it for, you know, when you're hanging out with your friends or something. I don't tell them that, but you know, it's each their own. But people get hooked on stuff, and they don't care if there's a warning label. They won't read it after a while. I'm on my I'm on the way to his house now. Whose house? Oh oh, you're talking about the Caleb guy. What's this guy saying? Stop wasting life on this childish stuff. Well, sorry, man. I guess I'm wasting my life. Yeah. Maybe he should stop wasting his time. You know, not looking at the truth. Stop having the blinders over your eyes, man. Take it off. Take the blindfold off. Look at reality for what it is, man. Stop hiding in the dark. Yeah, exactly. Why is Zen here? Go go do some yoga and Zen out, bro. The new stuff is just amazing and the sky's the limit. Yep. You know, the ceiling has no limit for us guys. Like the real ones doing this, man. Um oh, we got another troll in here. Oh, look at no evidence of Bigfoot. I am here to save you all from yourselves. Bro, you're not saving anyone. You're just making yourself look bad, bro. Go look at baby Sasquatch in a tree. Tell me if you don't see something. Or add to the people that don't see it, the 474 people that didn't see it. I'm behind on the video, so I have not seen anything. You just have black screen mark or what? They cannot interfere with your free will. It's your choice to kill yourself, and you do reverse of the Holocaust. Take it all away. They fought hard. Give them everything, no fight. Huh. How do I look bad? I am the same one. Yeah, you're making yourself look bad. How do you not get that? You're being timed out every time you freaking comment. How does that not look bad? My bad. You guys are all gigging up on it. Yeah, man. Y'all have my permission to block this fool. Um, yeah, exactly. Go watch Mark's video. No, I'm just like 10 seconds behind. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. That's True Moon's path. The socialist Illuminati are trying to kill us off to conform with the Rosetta Stone. Wait, isn't Rosetta Stone that language thing? Fill me in on this other Rosetta Stone if I'm not talking about the same thing. Troll go back under the bridge. Much has been hidden from us, all on purpose, and is being known like Bigfoot channels. Much of us being hidden from us. Oh yeah, I totally agree, Christy. Yeah, I know they're just looking for attention. Hey, speaking of trolls, hey Mark, I noticed that you got a comment from a guy named what's his name? Trap Trap something. He always comments the same thing. SoCal even called me up. He's like, dude, my video got deleted or something, and this guy named Trap Town. His name's Trap Town. He makes beats and stuff. His channel's like 3 months old, and he's got 31,000 subs. And he always comments the same thing. He's like, "Hey man, I like your stuff. Can we be YouTube friends?" I've seen it on your channel, Mark, on your video you posted yesterday, and he's commented on mine, SoCal's. I'm probably sure, maybe Diesel. Who knows? But watch out for Trap Town. I think he's a troll. I'm not sure. Martian funny. Brandon so chill and polite. I can't imagine him flipping out. Rosetta Stone is the cipher for the Sumerian language text. Wow. Like the Anunnaki. That's crazy. Trolls in Trap Town. 2020 the movie. That's funny. I saw that too. Very weird. Let's be friends. Ew. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty weird. He doesn't text just or text comment just once. I've seen like 3 times on my damn channel, man. Like chill. Bust the cap in the trap. No, it's not a mod, Mark. It's an actual comment on your video. He says, I like your stuff. Let's be YouTube friends. Or can we be YouTube friends? I don't know. The Rosetta Stone has it in the same 7 or 8 different languages about decreasing the Earth's population, like the Georgia Stones, like where it says reduce the population to 500,000, not 500,000. What was that number that they had on there? Was it 500,000 or was it by 500,000? Diesel, you should know that. Dudes trapped in the town, putting down with the clown. Whoop whoop. Georgia Guidestones. Yeah, but what was that number? Was it 500,000 or reducing the population by 500,000? 500 million or 5 million? Was it? Oh, well, how many people are in the world today? Isn't it a trillion, like 3 trillion? I could be wrong. Does anyone know how many people are in the world today? Like a guess? Not, oh, geez. 9 billion, 7 billion. Geez. That's crazy. That's a lot of reducing. And then it makes you think like, was so China has the biggest population, we all know that. You look at pictures of China on their city streets, you got people from edge to edge, just like a swamp of people. So here's a question for you guys. Do you think the coronavirus was um what's the word? Bioengineered, like created by us and sent over to China or created in house over there and created in China and put out there? What's your guys' answers to that question? You think it was on purpose to possibly decrease the population some? What's your thoughts? Like a bioweapon, exactly. As in the days of Noah, some believe. Oh, wow, billion in China. That's crazy. My quest is: are the Rosetta Stones talking about the underworld or those of us on the crust of the earth? Hmm, it's interesting. RMS Steel, man-made. Yes, on purpose. Christie. Fear tactic. The real thing they won't know what to call it or look out for. Bioweapon. I have the U.S. patent. What? We'll never know. Well, obviously we'll never know, but it was created by China government. See, it makes sense though, and used against humans. Yep. Yes, it was made in the UK. Okay, Mark's on board. Georgia Guidestone says maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature, guide reproduction wisely. Basically, what it's saying is keep all the elites, right? There seems to be some research confirming the bioweapon theory. Wow. Well, and then you see the people like I showed on a couple lives back where the dude's talking and he says this lady was confirmed to have the virus and she's over here in an elevator coughing and spitting on the buttons. And then people get in, start touching him. There's another guy that doesn't even come in the elevator. The door opens, he sticks his face in and starts fucking. Oh my bad. Starts spitting on the buttons. Sorry about my French. I get too caught up in what I say. And then starts rubbing his hand on the buttons. And then people walk in and it's just disgusting. Sorry. People are just effing disgusting. Just so happened to catch it on film. Too fishy. Yeah, exactly. My uncle fought none. That's pretty cool. Um, just so they would be in your head, planting seeds. Makes sense. Are you the young blonde woman in your video list with a young child? Huh? Not sure what you mean, Nate. There's a video of a Chinese woman who is now missing, saying that her government made it. So a whistleblower. Shoot, I'd run too. I'd be like Snowden. I'd be like, peace. I'm going to a different country. That's what Snowden did. He worked for the government, wrote up some stuff, told sent it out, and dipped. He was gone. Went to Russia. They have videos of warehouses lined with body bags. Oh, I believe it, man. It's disgusting. Um, Bill Gates TED Talk said decrease population through vaccines. Everyone clapped. See the whole. There you go. Vaccines. It's half the world population. Um, the New World Order. That's exactly what it is. That's yeah, the New World Order. All these warehouses in California. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. There is a ton of warehouses out here. Like I just said, Redlands was built on orange groves, and there was acres, thousands and thousands of acres of orange groves. It was built off orange groves, guys. And now there's like little strips of orange groves, and we got big old Amazon warehouses that are like football fields long, and all this stuff. Snowden equals propaganda. There you go. There's a patent on it. On what, Richard? Chinese woman is missing, or I saw her video. Two reporters disappeared as well. She is dead now. She said she knew they'd kill her, but she couldn't be quiet any longer. Well, if you're willing to go out and tell your story, and if you can, make it big enough before they take it down or whatever, to each their own. Bioterrorism from Parkway has been a war tactic for centuries. Oh, for sure. Hell yeah. And then now geoengineered weather and stuff too. 40 cremation rigs in China, so like ovens basically, just throw bodies in there and they turn to ash. That's crazy. Real Snowden type dude wouldn't have got that far. Someone would have taken him out, not filmed him and planned it all. I mean, that's true too, but I mean, if he's in Russia, he's safe, and he could have called up some people and had him film over there, right? Russia's not going to allow CIA agents over there, U.S. CIA agents over there, to come kill someone. That wouldn't be right. I mean, it's possible, but I'm just saying. Body count, want that? A body count wasn't that a band? Probably like a metal band, huh? They are telling us only 40. What was that number? Hold on. 40,000, and it's really 350,000 or more and climbing fast. Wow. Um, War tactics kill your crops. Yeah, because when you kill your crops, that's your food source. And without food, you're going to starve and die. Or, you know, you kill the crops, people are going to go crazy, start raiding your house for what they can get and scavenge around. China has been reported to scan travelers and take them back to search, and they came up missing because they all sell their healthy body parts. What? That's wild. Come to the U.S. Michigan area. Michigan's cool. I'd love to check out Michigan. Check around the lakes. ADHD. ADD. They will take you out. Yeah. The crowns are tridents. Yeah, tridents. Chinese were taking people out of their homes. What would we do if it happened here? Got guns? We got squirt guns. This is California. You kidding? Got guns. You can only carry like I think for pistols, it's like a 6 round clip. For rifles, they have to be semi automatic. So ARs, 9 round clip. No, you can't have a scope. You can't have nothing. All you got is iron sights. That's it. So good luck. Well, Lori's back here. Wait, hold up. Hey, Lori, welcome back. We're talking about, us possibly moving and stuff earlier. Um, Everyone watches the news they own the news. I don't watch news anymore. I stopped watching news about six plus years ago. I stopped watching that BS. That's what it is. BS. Not NEWS, it's BS. I was bringing up Colorado, Oregon, Washington, one of those three. Um, and no, Oregon is not just Portland; it's a whole state. That's just a city. I always have to bring that up for Lori. Um, PTSD. Yeah, that's not fun. PTSD. It's the real deal. ADHD. Hey, ADD's there too, man. Superpowers. Oh yeah, and we're all talking about records and old music. Brought up Pink Floyd and how you like them, Lori. And what was the other one? Led Zeppelin. It's just like everything. It depends on the case. Everyone is different. It's true. No one's the same. Mine can be a superpower. That's right. That's what I have. Attention deficit disorder. Yep. Orchid is what is it? That's funny. I could just picture Lori talking like that too, guys. You'd have to hear her in person, but she can talk just like how that's typed out. Lori, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That made me laugh. Yep. Yep. Attention hyperactive disorder. Yep. I had a kid in elementary school that had ADHD. Man, if you'd piss him off, whew, he'd be so angry. And I thought that was ADHD, and it could be. Don't take off a guy or girl with ADHD. That's all I'm saying. As they say, they'll go ape shit crazy. That bong hit, yeah. It's not a bong. I probably would not be able to last 2 hours 44 minutes if I hit a bong. I probably feel like everyone's watching me, which I mean you guys are, but you know, having the eyes on you like at the grocery store. It's just terrible. Paranoia. That shit crazy. Yep. Yeah, no bong here right now. Dabbing, that's another animal. I remember my first dab hit, right? We were supposed to go to this concert, me and my friend. This was like 2 years ago. And Post Malone was playing and a whole bunch of other people. And I get to his house. First thing he's like, "Hey man, you want to dab?" I was like, "You know what? Whatever, yeah, let's do it." Take the hit. We're talking. 5 minutes later, like I get this massive ringing in my ears, kind of like tinnitus, like Mark's getting, like really freaking loud. I'm like, what the hell? And my eyes start to vibrate, like not actually vibrate, but like what I'm seeing is like vibrating. And I'm like, what the hell? Like I get up and I grab the wall. I'm like, I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go. You know, I thought that was crazy, man. That was so wild. Felt that frequency for sure, but no more dabs for me. I get top shelf. Hey, top shelves, what's up? Good night, Moon's Path. Thank you for hanging out with us. Fire Ochi Kush. Ocean grown. I was told that OG stands for original gangster, but I mean, I'm just me, you know. Wait, what? You got to smoke for your job, Diesel? What? That's pretty badass. Back in the day, now I hit it. I'm asleep for 3 to 5 hours, or be having the munchies just to waste the munchies. I feel it. I haven't had any for a while. But if you guys do, burn one here and there, go on Amazon and get. Here, let me grab them. Let me just grab them for you guys. I'm not trying to promote nothing, but I mean, go on Amazon and get yourself some of these. Hold on, let me get back situated here. Um, Go on Amazon, 100% natural. They're called King Palms. I haven't smoked for so long. That's why you see so many in there. Like I took one out and called it quits. But yeah, King Palms, fully natural, palm tree leaf right there with the corn husk filter. You can get them for like, I don't know, 12. I think they're more like $17, I think. But you get 25 and they're slow burning. So if take a couple hits, put it out, save it for later. Whatever you guys want to do. Um, I draw for a living, brother. 10 years now. Oh, that's right. Okay, that makes sense. So like, you take a couple hits and it like gives you inspiration or what? That's pretty cool. I want to try that. I want to see what I can come up with after I take a hit or two. I think Lori just didn't see your hi to her, Nate. I should drink for mine. We're all in the bed with you, haha. Mail you some? Okay, I'm down. What's up, Mid South? Hey, I saw your question on Odyssey. That was cool, man. I wasn't sure what rock you were talking about. And you know, they're not going to bring up another question you sent. I don't think they would do that. But elaborate on that. Which rock you talking about, man? I'd love to hear about that. I gotta smoke for my sanity and everyone around me. Safety, lol. That's right. Is that weed? No, it's not. It's it's empty rolls. Like you pack them. So you take it out. You get the little like stick, and you just pack it. So there's no weed in there. Promise. Been alcohol free for 2 years, 3 months, 21 days now. Help from sub oaxin. That's what's up. Congratulations on that. Ocean grown is of tropical origin, Hawaii, Cali, Southeast Asia, etc. Got you. Did not know that. I really thought OG meant original gangster. So, um, yeah, I get a million ideas a second. Smoke. I zone in more on what I'm doing. That's really cool. Lori, I don't have a living. I just live. There you go. That one that looked like a skull. Hmm. You talking about that thing in a tree that looked? I call it the zombie head. I'm trying to think. Uh, I said that would be a conversational piece. Yeah, they didn't post that part of what you said. Trying to think. It looks like a skull. Hmm. I'll have to think about that one. In moderation. Burnout. It does mean that OG. Okay, so there's two definitions of it. Congratulations, Nate. That's what's up. I just got to keep living. Got to try and see. Goodbye, Brandon, Mark, Nancy. Good night, Shelly. Thank you for hanging out. Um, yeah, I know that, Mark. I know that they call themselves OGs. Good night, Mary Ellen. That's funny. Night, John Boy. Thought you say it's 10 seconds behind, Mark. Miss out. And two of us on the stream said you should go back and get it. Huh. I'm really confused on what that is. I mean, huh. Rock did look like a skull. We'll have to talk about that sometime else, Miss South. Yeah, Ice Cube's an OG for sure. Easy E, Dr. Dre, all them. Tupac. Here comes Diesel. You forgot about Biggie. I'm kidding. Yeah, yeah, Mark's an OG, a Bigfoot OG. That's right. No, he is the OG, not a OG, the OG. When's your next live stream, Colorado Bigfoot? Yeah. What's up, Mark? What was I gonna say? Talked about the flu shots, all that fun, weird stuff. When I go live, I'm wearing a mask. Hey, Diesel. Seriously, let's do a dual live stream. You can wear your mask. Let's do it. I wanna hear I wanna hear some stuff because you're really knowledgeable about things. That's right, 407. That's right. Hell yeah. You see, I felt like I was stuck at two, like 230 or something like that. I'm just picking a number, right? I felt like I was stuck there, and then one night it just like kept going up. So keep an eye on that, Diesel. 407 might turn to 414. 414 might turn to 435. Just keep an eye on that. Haha, that's a good one, Wild Man. That's right. 10 years doing this art. I got to study a lot. That's right. You didn't miss much, Nancy. I'm just going over comments. We're not talking about no crazy China um, coronavirus outbreak right now, but oh, I see how it is, Mark. um, man, what's some other topics we could talk about? Because I really wish my phone was freaking charged. I probably need to put that on the damn charger as we talk right now. Because that thing is it? Oh wait, it's not even plugged in right now. My charger, because I'm plugged into the damn cord right now. Whatever, you know. um, Brandon, you got a Facebook page or a group on Facebook? Yes, sir. Just type in Bronzini Bigfoot, like it, and then I will request and add you to the Bronzini Bigfoot community page. Great question. Oh wow, you're off tomorrow, Lori? Dang, lucky. Um, yep, Bronzini Bigfoot. There you go. Okay. Oh, get your flu shot? No, no, thank you. It's fun having Mark in a chat, but also awesome watching him on video. I agree. I think we all. I mean, come on, man. The dude. Well, I'm not gonna call him the dude, but Mark gets on a live stream and goes for 12 hours. I mean, there's not a lot of people who can say they can do that or have done that, not just once, but multiple times, man. And, you know, still retain a large amount of people. It's just crazy. But good for him. Good for you, Mark. That's awesome stuff, man. Not a lot of people could say they could do that. Now you get 2 awards. Here you go. Cool. I got several groups on Facebook. That's right. I'm off work tomorrow, Lori. Come to Michigan to visit for the day. There you go, Lori. Go ahead to Michigan. That'll be fun. You don't agree on that, Mark? I think it's cool, man. That just shows that people love listening to you. That's really cool. Man, it's awesome, man. Mark is a superstar on camera. He loves it. Yep. And a cookie badge. Just kidding. You're cool, Mark. You Jersey folk so down on yourself. Jeez. Your job is not invisible, man. He's a tell about the talk about the men of old and renown. What is that? Really? He's asking to eat the damn tomato? Ah, it's so gross. I'm sorry. Only if it's cooked, guys. I don't. Ah, so gross. The Giants. Um, you know, I've heard there's mountain giants in Alaska, which is crazy. I've been told. I think Richard King lives in Alaska. I think that's actually a fact. I don't think. I think that's a fact. Um, and I think he said that yeah, there's cities and stuff, towns, Fairbanks and whatever. They're kind of large, but more, the forests and wilderness are way larger than any cities put together out there up in Alaska. Like it's all wilderness for the most part. Um, so you never know what lives up in those mountains. And then they found, the bedrock tombs of giants remains. I don't know where that was. I think it was in the U.S. I'm not sure. Could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Um, but yeah, crazy, crazy stuff. San Francisco Giants for a reason. That's actually my baseball team. New York Giants, Giants. What are you trying to say? Giant ants? Yes, Pamela. Yes, Mark is a mentor. We are proteges. Yep, I agree. Protege. Montana, Argentina, Laos, Afghanistan. Yeah, I heard about the Cantonar giant. The military comes in. There's these hills out in Afghanistan and big old cave entrance. This big old giant comes out with like um, double rows of teeth. Um, looked like I think he had weapons. I don't know, but uh, these military guys were shooting at it. It wasn't going down at first, but eventually it grabbed one of the soldiers and I think like ate him. I'm not sure, but um, eventually they took it down, and I heard they took it in a helicopter or something. I don't know if you guys know about that or what. Or Iran, yeah, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, no problem, Mark. You deserve all the compliments. Jolly Green Giant, red hard, killed by military after he came out of the cave. Yep. And that was recent. That was like what, early 2000s or something like that? Desert Storm, maybe? Yeah, Steels, you got to look that story up, man. It's on YouTube too, and articles. Yeah, ate one guy. Okay, I was right about that. I wasn't sure. Lori, we used to eat tomatoes like apples when I was a kid. Oh man, I don't know how you guys do that, Nancy. You could tell Carrie wasn't into the interdimensional aspect of Sasquatch. Well, I mean, I guess like he can't, you know, how am I gonna say this? I sent him like pretty good still, like not I didn't send him a lot of stills, but the ones I did send were like, blatant as hell. Like one Lori caught where it's just sitting back chilling, and I think I sent the alien one. They didn't pull that up, and I asked them to, and they didn't do it. I don't know. Pull up the structures. They pull up baby Sasquatch, which was cool, and he didn't see it at first. He's like, "Can you tell me where it's at?" I was like, "Yeah, it's like to the right of the big branch there. Like you see the white and the eyeball, like it's right there." Um, but yeah, I think you're right because he kept bringing up the fact that, I got to think of this logically. He said that a few times, and I didn't say anything, but I'm like, well, I also brought up in a nice way, you can't come into this subject and have a closed mind. And I was kind of speaking on that a little bit with like a pun intended. Um, so, you know, whatever. He's doing his own thing. He got some. We were backstage before he went live, and we were talking a little bit, and he said he got some pretty nice, expensive equipment coming in for his little expedition, and I was like, "Wow, that's pretty cool." Um, you know, so good for him. I hope that goes well for him. He might catch some cool stuff with that technology he's getting or tech, whatever. Uh, but teach their own. We're all doing our own thing. We're all getting good stuff. Really cool seeing Mark on that chat, man. When he posted that $10, I was like, dang, Mark's here, really? Damn. And he actually, it was cool seeing Carrie, bring up your name too, Mark, saying it, saying stuff about your work and stuff. I thought that was cool. He even brought up Callie's name. He said that Callie and him are friends. He said that to me backstage. That I don't know why people see that Callie and I hate each other. He said we're actually friends. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, closed-minded. I don't know. But he brought up, I have to think logically about this. You know, but you really don't have to think logically. Think outside the box. Think beyond what you have been taught. Think beyond your own thinking. Think of new ideas that just pop into your head, and go through it and see if it makes sense or if it could be. Oh, they made up. Okay. Mark, it's so good having you on our side of the chat. So glad you're here too. Hell yeah. Back when my channel was called Bigfoot Memphis, I talked to Carrie a few times on the phone, and every time I brought up that subject, he avoided the question. I also look at it like this. I'm not trying to bag on nobody, but you look at all these channels and stuff, and you besides Mark, Mark's doing, his own thing and he's doing great. He's got 45,000 subs. That's really big. But I'm talking about the people that look at the aper side of things. They have a lot more subs compared to like what we have. Like what we're doing over here. Mark's on top, obviously, and then but you look at like Matt Squatch, you look at Bigfoot Odyssey. I'm gonna put them over here because they're definitely not like all the way over here, right? They're kind of in the middle, but I'll just put them over here for now. You got oh, that Bob Gimlin guy. That's not even the actual Bob Gimlin. He just like draws cartoons and tells about the stories. He's over here, obviously. You look at how many subs they got. That fool has 89,000 subs. Matt Squatch has like 23,000. Bigfoot Odyssey has 23,000, 24,000. Who else are we gonna throw out there? Who else is doing that weird stuff? What's up, Eileen? Wow. Glad you can make it, Eileen. That is very early. It does not feel big when you actually have 45,000. I mean, I'd feel huge if I had 45,000 subs, but especially like where we're at. Um, but it just goes to show you when you show the BS stuff, what YouTube wants you to show, you're going to get, massive amounts of support. Now we're all suppressed down here, you know, but I think we'll eventually make it out of the hole. Does anyone know how many subs or followers Callie has on Library? I'd love to know. I can't lie. I thought they were apes once upon a time. No, hey, Steels, I did too, bro. I did too. And then the whole Bigfoot topic died for me like 2011, 2012 while I was in high school. It was like, okay, whatever. Um, but then I found Mark's channel. I went ghost hunting, all that. So I put two and two together, like the spirit world, and then seeing the structures, and then being there, but not like completely there all the time. Made me like scratch my head a little bit and really dive into it and really, really get into it, man. So it's crazy. 200 to 300 feels that way, and us wanting to is a great sign to them to learn the right ways to live here. Yep. I'm totally in between the flesh and blood creature and the interdimensional creature. Maybe that's why I don't have that many subs, but I bring everything I film just as it is to the public. Yeah, I'm the same way, dude. I'm the same way in itself. Um, they asked me the same. Daniela and Carrie both asked me, "Do you think it's a flesh and blood creature?" I said, I really don't know. I said, I feel like it can be at sometimes, and then it could do other things. It can be here but not here at the same time. So who knows? Salt theories. Salt theories. Definitely not an aper here. I'm not an aper. That's out of the question. It's not a damn primate walking around breaking sticks and making structures. It's not happening. That's not what it is. And no, big ass whoops does not mean dinner has been found. I'm sorry to the people that made that video I watched earlier. I felt like turning it off right after that. I was like, are you guys really that dumb? Who told these kids that, man? They must have a degree for that. They must have that piece of paper that allows them to be like, oh yeah, it's just apes walking around. Relic hominid, it's Lucy walking around, you know? You guys know who Lucy is? I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the little hairy lady back from like long time ago that apparently we evolved from. What's another one? Homo erectus came from Africa, and that's apparently who we're closely related to because it was the first one to migrate out of Africa and go to Europe and Asia and then go over the land bridge. But whatever. I took anthropology, couple or one and two, whatever. Yeah. Well, supposedly, Mark, come and get it. That's right. Tom Hartman was great show today. Talked about how tribes used to evolve in harmony with nature and how tribes evolved into economy. Great stuff. If you Google today's date show, okay, I'll check that out. No, I know. Don't you know? Whenever someone tells you something, obviously take in all possibilities, right? Like as a kid, I was very gullible. Like you tell me something like the fucking sorry about my French. The sky's falling. I'd be like, really? Because that's my ADD. That it just that's just me. But I grew out of that. You know, now I'm doing this, and if someone told me to be an aper, I wouldn't be like, really, be an aper? Nah, I'd be like, get out of here. Working on it. Mark, are you leaving? Are you having a good day tonight, Squash? Bigfoot DNA is human, though not Homo sapien like our current species of man. Well, that's what I've heard, but how do you know that's real, Sasquatch DNA? You know, no one knows. Thought it was Spanish. ADD and HD, natural human intuition, some more than others, not a real problem. I've been told I have great intuition. That's probably why I get drawn into these places. There's many others around them as well. What's up, Terry? Just watch my video from today. I know, LOL. I'm gonna watch that here pretty soon. Yeah, I can't wait to check that out. You guys ready for the weekend or what? It's almost here. 2 more days. Let's get it. Let's finish the week strong, guys. You guys are working or whatever. You guys are retired. Good for you. Lucky. Oh, another video, Mark. I shall watch. There you go. Exactly. Told you have a problem because you're different to the others, but actually normal and excel, but to them you're strange. Makes sense. I've always felt like I'm different, you know? Couldn't put a finger on it though as to why. But to them you're strange. Makes sense. I've always felt like I'm different, you know? Couldn't put a finger on it though as to why. Wonders how 2012 it all ended and it was supposed to be a sign of awakening or something like that. You know, I'm pretty sure you remember that, Diesel. What's up, Deborah? Yeah, let's be strange. Let's all be strange, you know? I'd rather be different than normal because normal's boring, right? That's what they say. I appreciate you staying with us, Janelle. Group us in the same strange bin as a loony or something. Loony bin, that's right. That's why they're all doing this. Yep. Different, good, why follow the sheep? Yeah, be a leader, not a follower. That's what I've always been told. Even though I've like followed what Mark's done, I guess you can call it that. I'm a follower. Oh. But I'm doing my own thing. I'm taking what I learned and doing my own thing down here. So go either way. No, I believe that, Mark. The rest of the world's crazy. First, they came for this group. I did nothing. Then this group, I did nothing. Then they came for me. There was no one to save me. Everyone wants to be group and proud to have a problem. So weird. Huh. Well, I'm glad I'm not a follower. The pic where someone circled a dark spot to the left. Wait, someone's having a conversation. Okay. There you go. Hey, hey, Mark, am I allowed to promote that new group you created, or what? Or you want to keep that under wraps? I'll wait for that. Once you know this subject, we all sound the same. Yeah. So if you guys haven't checked it out, because the 34 of you that are in here, and the ones that are commenting, I know I trust you guys. I think we're all in the same boat, same thing, staying afloat. Um, Mark actually made a public group called the Real Bigfooters Only page, right? Real Bigfooters Only page. Is that right? And it's a public page on Facebook. If you guys want to check it out, go ahead. Really cool, really cool findings from everybody in there. Everybody posts their stuff. Really cool, Everybody's nice and all that cool stuff. I sent you the pic I was telling Eileen about Bronzini. Look at your phone. Um, what's left of the battery? 3%. All right, we got this. Hold up. Terry. Okay, let's look at this. Damn, that's pretty good. I'm seeing one. Looks like a like like it has bear ears and it. I'll just show you. Whatever. Hold on. That glare sucks, guys. Hold up. No, I can't turn that off. But if you guys can see that, sorry about that little light bar. Sucks. But I wish we were on this and looking at the screen. You know, it'd be so much better. But that's a really cool still. I don't even know why I'm putting it on the pad. It's not even charging right now. Yours is at 3% too. Dang, 3% gang. Good night, wild man. I'm probably gonna get off here in a little bit too. I got to get up early, guys. Um, so there's Mark's link right there. Really cool group. Um, yeah, I saw multiple ones there, Terry. Really cool. It's like once you look at it for like you see the main one most of the time, right? And then you look at it for 5 more seconds, and then another one pops out at you, and then so on and so forth. And you hold it farther away, you can see more. So that's just how I do it. But um, there's never just one. There's never just one. 8:45. Terry, is that AM or PM? Pretty sure AM, right? You work the night shift? That's crazy. Yeah, like one of those seeing eye picks. Exactly. Yep. The ink blot test, right? Some people see you give someone like a bunch of ink splatter on paper and they see $1 million, really? And then you give another one, he sees a damn rooster. I'm just giving an example, but oh no, wow, that's wild, man. I think a night like working graveyard would be kind of fun actually, but I'd have to train myself because I've been doing 5 a.m. to 3 for quite a while, six to 5, all that stuff. Yeah, I gotta wake up early too, man. Arm steals. I can't wait, man. I'm gonna watch that here in a few minutes because then I have to go to sleep. Up again tomorrow, the same. All the stick shadows, put shadows on them even like tiger stripe spots. Oh, I gotta tell. Wait, before I go, guys, there is a huge boxing fight. I don't know if you guys are into boxing, but there is like the biggest boxing fight that has ever occurred within the past 30 years. I'm talking like Muhammad Ali status fight. There's two belts on the line, and it's Wilder versus Fury. I want to know who you guys got on that. Who you guys got on the fight on Saturday? Both guys are like super tall, 167, 169. It's a heavyweight class fight, so it's gonna be a good one. No, but Mark, you don't even have to ask me to watch a video. You know I'm gonna watch it, but I appreciate that. No, I watch all your videos, Mark. What time is it for me right now? It is exactly 9:41 p.m. or 9:50. Yeah, if you want to round up. Um, my daughter thinks it's pareidolia and only hears Brandon say double wiener. I even brought that up on the last video. I said it's a double wiener, guys, not a double wiener. That was for Christy's daughter. You got okay because yeah, he's from the UK. Yeah, I mean Tyson's a great fighter. I'm not dogging on him, but I mean if Wilder catches him with that right hand, woo. See, Tyson's gonna has to win by points, and Wilder's got to win by a knockout because Wilder's not going to score that many points. He's just going to look for that one punch knockout. It's just going to be a great fight either way. If you guys haven't watched boxing ever, I feel like this is the time to do it. Probably like the only time, you know. So I'm not trying to promote it, but yeah, it's in Las Vegas. That's right. Oh, you yell in the video, Mark? Steels, you watch boxing? I like boxing and kickboxing. That's right. Who you got, Terry? I just like seeing who people go for. Tyson? Okay. I have a bet on this fight, man. Yeah. I picked Wilder, but I'm not I'm going for both sides, honestly, but whatever. He already picked Tyson, so I had to pick the other one. Oh, and it was Mike Tyson. Well, this dude is kind of like Mike Tyson, Mark. He actually has he's 42-0, 41 knockouts. Think about that. I don't think anyone's done that. Not even Tyson, like Mike Tyson. I used to live in Ohio, not too far from one of Tyson's old places when he had the Tigers. That's pretty cool. Good night, Alfred. He bought my grandfather's house in Maryland. What? Wait, you're serious? I like meditation and sitting still, lol. There you go. That's cool too. I want to learn how to meditate. He's gonna put a whooping on him. We'll see. I watched the press conference today. Man, that got so heated. Woo. Tyson is a relation. That's cool. That's awesome. Wow. That's insane. So what? He knew Mike Tyson or what? Mark Tyson chicken. You would bring something up like that, Diesel. Oh, I did not know that. That's pretty cool. I forget the year, but they bought it with cash. Wow, that's wild. Just show up to like on the golf course, like, hey, want to buy this house? Yeah, Buster Douglas. Yep, I've watched that highlight. Lennox Lewis. He was from the UK, I think, too. Meditate and enter the forest where the beings dwell. I'm gonna say I've tried, but I don't think I tried hard enough. Like I sat there, I did hear some strange things. I sounded something like a turkey running by behind me. But there's no turkeys up there, and if there was, they travel in herds or packs of turkeys, herds of turkeys, whatever. Um, I met him for a few minutes. He was dating a white chick at the time, and she did the deal. Wow. Right, I was gonna say he's from the UK, Eileen. And so is Anthony Joshua. He's a heavyweight champion too. Well, I got to get back to work. Have a good night, brother. Yeah, you too, Terry. Thanks for stopping by. I'm probably gonna get off here in the next couple of seconds here. Um, Tyson Chicken. Yes, he was. Yep. Um, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going. Um, thank you all for hanging out, not just here, but on Bigfoot Odyssey and supporting me on there. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna probably go back and watch it and all that cool stuff. So you guys' comments, because I wasn't really reading them. I didn't want to be distracted. I saw you guys like, as it moved around, but um, I saw one guy that said, um, when I brought out that quartz rock and said something about, someone made this and, found a way to connect it to their house through a system, you could have free energy. And I saw a comment on the side that said, energy and rocks? Nah. I was really about to, because Carrie was talking, I was really about to show off the lights and strike this rock and show them that, no, sparks don't come off the rock. It's internal. Like you can see the sparks are internally there. Like they don't flake off and you can start a fire with it, but there's energy inside the rock. But anyway, that's just getting off topic here. But thank you all. Thank you all for joining me on both things here. And I might do a live this weekend. I'm not sure, but if I do, you'll see it, get the notification. And till the next adventure, guys, thank you so much.